Yo, listen.
Yeah. That 806 The Show episode come out.
We here. Yo, what's good? It's the 806 Show. It's your boy Jiggy.
Dímelo, Jesse.
Are you tired of these whack radio commercials?
Go.
Hey, this is Evelyn, and you're tuning in to the 806 Show.
Shout out 806 The Show.
Talk to me nice.
Tune in every Thursday to the 806 Show.
Yo, 806 The Show.
Shout out to 806 The Show.
At the 806 Show.
806 The Show.
Hey, this is Sol Maria. You're now listening to 806 The Show. Survive.
Yo, listen. You are now tuned to 806. 806.
Survive.
Man, you already know what it is. Your boy Melly Mel, and this is the best damn sports podcast, period. This is 806 The Show. We got a fantastic show for y'all today. We got a Salem motherfucking legend in the building with us.
Oh yeah, let's go.
But before we introduce him, you know the drill.
Okay.
The co-host. So my co-host to the left will be celebrating his birthday this weekend.
Oh yeah.
With Chinese women, Jamaican tequila, Dominican weed, and Mexican food.
Absolutely. No,
Wait. That's not right.
That's not
my
right.
bad. Chinese food, Jamaican bud, Mexican tequila, and Dominican women. Shout out.
Right, that's a good happy birthday.
That's a good birthday right now.
That's a good birthday.
I'm looking forward to it. No bullshit.
It's gonna be a good time.
word.
It's gonna be a good time.
My co-host to the right, with Creed 3 coming out, he will start training his son to become a professional boxer after his son has a 17-0 record in daycare. Make some noise for Sanchez. I didn't make that shit up.
17 no sounds like a lot, but you know.
I won't be throwing his hands.
Trying to test him. Stop trying to test him. Shit.
That boy been throwing his hands, bro.
They can't live.
Early.
They can't live.
4, he's been throwing his hands since like 2, bro.
Hey, his thing is he hits when you hit him first.
Facts.
So hey, he's all. Hey, you started this.
So self-defense.
Self-defense. You started this shit.
Knocking out little kids. Niggas coming home with like a letter posted on his coat. Your son got in trouble again at school.
But did you win? I did. So it matters.
All that matters.
And our special guest, like we mentioned before, he's Salem legend. He's usually behind the cameras. But this time we got him in front of the cameras to get his flowers. Make some noise for Mikey, everybody. Welcome, bro. Welcome. How you feeling?
Yes, sir. I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Chillin'?
We're just working. Just had a shoot before here.
Look at that.
Hey, working.
And you made time for us. 806. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Right.
All right, let's get into it.
Sports.
NBA.
My favorite thing in the
Ice,
world,
let's
right?
go.
My favorite topic, sports.
So I'm gonna pretty much leave the Eastern Conference alone today, just because like
Okay.
pretty much said we know who the fuck's coming out, and we know it's either gonna be Boston, Milwaukee, or fucking Philly.
Yeah.
That sounds about
So,
right.
You really think Philly?
No, but
It's the
No,
third
not
name.
once they get there.
it's really Boston and Milwaukee, but don't throw Philly in.
I was about to flip this table right now.
Like Philly in the season. In the season.
They're always
Once
like
they
top
get there.
I mean, they do always give Boston a run for their money though when they play.
Listen, I don't
Like,
trust Doc Rivers for
how
nothing.
or why.
It's a good team.
Yeah.
They just can't finish. That's it.
They're like
The
one of
Doc
those-
Rivers team.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doc Rivers. I don't know how the nigga won that
Same as the
championship.
Clippers.
I don't know. What
I don't know how he's still coaching.
No, true.
He's holding on to that ring for dear life.
Like how do you rate like a a coach that just wins a lot in the season but never wins?
I think it's a Peyton Manning.
Flags, bro.
Yeah, how do you like rate him? Like, is he a good coach?
Yeah, 'cause
if he never gets you there?
Playoff record is trash.
Yeah,
bro.
but his season record
Cracks.
is crazy.
He's an amazing season coach.
yeah. It's like, what do you
That's
do?
it. If you want to have wins, bro, I got you. Want to win a championship?
Have to call somebody.
You want to have boys? That's all I can offer.
we will get there.
Once we get to the playoffs,
I'll get you there.
all you.
That's all I got.
That's on to the players, y'all. Go have to.
I'm gonna learn.
Western Conference.
Yeah.
It's the standings are so tight right now that if you
Yeah,
lose
tight.
like 3-4 games in a row,
it's like-
you could like drop from like 3rd to like 8 out of the fucking playoffs.
Fags, bro.
It's 13 games from like number 13 on the left to 1. It's 13 games you got to win.
And I don't think anyone's really capable of going on a 13-game winning streak right now.
Right? No, but like from 4 down are all like
By like 1.
by 1.5.
2 games,
and
yeah.
all 13. Everything up is like 7, 4 games behind.
Facts.
So it's only though it's like
And a lot of
born
those
down.
teams, they're not bum teams either.
No,
That's
they're
the
good
crazy
team.
part about it. That's the crazy
So
part about
here's
it.
the question. We'll name a couple teams. We'll say who makes the playoffs. Let's get the one that like everybody wants to talk about out the way.
What round in the playoffs though? Or just make the playoffs?
Who makes the playoffs?
Makes it.
It could be playing. It could be Lakers.
No.
Nah.
Oh, dude. So
Nah.
I was about to say yes, and then
When I wrote this question, I was gonna say yes.
it was yes, and
But
then
unfortunately-
today I figured out Anthony Davis is out with a foot injury.
No, Anthony Davis is out because LeBron's out, and he's like, I'm not getting blamed for this
He's
shit.
out with a foot injury.
Facts.
I'm like, yo,
Yo,
he's out.
facts.
He's out for
That's definitely-
precautionary reasons. You need to win every game to make the playoffs, and you're sitting down for precaution, like, bro. Like, come on, bro.
The Lakers, bro, it's
They
just
gave up.
Dude,
it's crazy because I've been having this conversation with my brother and Ethan.
Yeah. Oh, you know, we
Love
had him.
LeBron.
Yeah.
And yo, and I not that I hate him. I'm just like, no, he's.
No, right.
I'll swing at him. I really.
No, right. I don't fuck with LeBron that much either. Like
Jesus
I
Christ.
respect his game.
I
don't
know
get me wrong,
exactly.
but
It's
he's-
like as a hooper, you respect
You
it.
saw Skip Bayless saying that he's lying about his injury.
LeBron.
That's hilarious.
Nah,
like, Skip, bro.
that is a pure LeBron
Yo,
hater, bro.
Skip just wants views.
The greatest hater of all time.
Skip
He just wants
hates, bro. Like Skip
He's doing a
puts
good job.
LeBron
He's doing a
at
good
the
job.
very bottom, and he'll put like Kawhi Leonard.
Why hasn't even played yet? Like,
Yeah, right.
He's up there. He's number 2.
I give LeBron credit. He has never acknowledged or responded to Skip. Not even
No.
anything.
Good, though. That's
true.
what you
It's
got.
been 20 years.
And
It's been 20
Lord
years.
Skip has been trying.
Yeah, right.
Like,
He's the
everything.
type to be like, the Skip is the type to be like, oh, LeBron couldn't score the game-winning shot. Tom Brady would have hit that.
Yeah,
three.
yeah, yeah.
Like, bro.
Yo,
like-
and he brings
like,
it out of nowhere.
yo,
Like, it's mad
yes,
funny.
We're
It's
talking
like,
about baseball.
yo,
Like,
yo,
Big
he-
Poppy had a great home run. You know who's not a clutch player? LeBron.
just like, bro,
Every time.
Let's talk about LeBron. We ain't even talking basketball. Get out of here.
That's why I love Shannon Sharp, and everyone like, what the
Shannon
fuck are you
Sharp puts him
talking
in his
about?
spot,
Yeah.
bro.
Every
Yeah.
time.
Shannon Sharp puts him in his place, bro.
Well,
Especially because he's close with LeBron too, so it's like
loves LeBron.
he getting all the attention.
He loves
Skip like,
LeBron.
I want to talk to LeBron.
Yeah,
Well, can you talk to me?
I don't even think LeBron really fucks with him that much. He just with
Shannon Sharp?
I feel like
he
Shannon Sharp
only
fucks
Skip,
with-
he only fucks with him because just to make Skip Bayless annoying. Like, I'm gonna fuck with
Yes,
you.
yes. I
He's
feel
gonna be
like
my
he does-
nigga. Like,
I feel like he does it because in that situation,
yeah.
he defends LeBron against
Yeah.
Skip. you
He's
know?
always defending
Yeah.
LeBron.
Well,
Always.
yeah, he said he used the same thing with Kobe too, which he didn't have Skip back then, but he was like, I was all about Kobe, fighting everybody around me. Now he's gone. LeBron's turn. I'm fighting everybody around me.
He knows who's
Yo,
that
he
guy.
was in that game like squared up and was like, yo, not for nothing. Yo, you gotta be
Sharp.
stupid to go toe to toe with Shannon Sharp.
Shannon, he might be in his 50s, but this
Yeah,
dude's still
but-
right.
Like, niggas played NFL in the 90s. These dudes are swinging for fun. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
he's
is
probably one
and
of
he's
the-
country as hell.
Yo, between like him, my fault, like T.O. and like maybe
Oh yeah, people who stay
the
fit.
other dude.
You
But,
didn't-
like,
you
you
didn't
could
see-
probably put them on the field now. They won't be a primetime player.
no.
Oh, but
but they might.
Ray Lewis.
Yo.
Ray Lewis. There's another person.
speak
Who
about
is it?
Speaking about catching
Chad
bodies.
Johnson too.
Chad Johnson. He's another one.
Oh, yeah.
You could throw
didn't see
him,
that?
T.O., Shannon Sharp on
You
the
didn't see
field.
T.O. Putting that nigga to
They not
sleep?
be they won't be A1
yeah.
players, but they'll
They'll
they
definitely
might
put someone
turn heads like,
T.O.
oh shit, maybe this
someone was fucking with T.O. in the streets and T.O. put him to sleep. Like,
punch.
One punch.
One punch.
Oh, I didn't see
And he was
that.
T.O. was trying to like, yo, chill. The guys kept going and T.O. was like, all right, nigga.
And T.O.'s like 50 years old too.
Bro,
Like,
yeah,
right?
he don't
He don't look like
super
it.
fit.
He don't look like that at all.
All right, what other Western Conference teams? Golden State Warriors. Do they make the playoffs, the play-in?
What are they right now? Number 7, I think.
7, right?
Six.
5.
Yeah, but like, by the time
One, two,
this
three.
episode
Yeah,
comes
5.
out, they could be 8th. They could be 4th.
Yeah,
Nigga,
yeah.
God knows what the fuck.
Curry's
They-
still
no,
out,
true,
right?
'cause-
Yeah, they've been going down and down.
Everything from 4.
Anything from 4 to 8 is really up in the air.
Four
Everything
to
from
10.
4 to 13.
It's like a couple games away from each
Because
other.
one's like 10.5 is Suns, and then 15 is Thunder.
But
And it's
you-
like, so if you get a 5-game winning streak, you're up there.
Yeah.
You're already in 4th place.
Clippers might come out. Dude, they just lost 3 straight. They might just drop all the way
Drop
down.
it
Didn't
down.
Dallas just lose a couple games
Yeah.
too?
It's crazy. So they lost. Clippers
So did
lost 3
Portland.
straight. Who did they just get?
That's a team that nobody's really talking about
Oh,
either.
they just got
Russell.
Russell.
Portland, yeah. That's it's
I've
funny.
always liked that
I was
team,
waiting
but
for
it's
him to
like, I
mention
feel
them
like
because
nobody really
Portland.
talks about that.
You can talk
team
about
like
Portland.
Portland's coming
honestly,
up.
I forget these niggas exist. I'm not even gonna lie
with
to
the
you.
momentum
It's not-
of
it's not a
game
big
dropping,
market
like,
team.
No,
That's
no,
why.
they're still losing too,
I have
though.
the channel, I have the games, and I'll be flipping through.
They're not
I
in the-
always forget Chauncey Billups is the coach. I'm like,
Yeah,
this
I think
nigga
that's
is the coach, bro.
Facts.
Justin Wagner.
This
He's
nigga
in
no
Portland.
camera
Almost to
time.
Portland.
I don't even think he does interviews. I haven't
Dame-
seen that nigga nowhere.
Dame dropping 71. That's just like
That was
That's 'cause
great.
they're not a big market team. Like, so
right.
nobody really talks about them like that.
it'll sound like that happens. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Where they are in the
They'll
standings?
talk about them for like 2 days and then that's it. Like,
yeah, and then you
Portland?
just forget
Yeah.
until Dame does something crazy again.
Portland, I think, is like
11th.
11.
They catch a hot streak. I think.
That's a good.
Yeah, because they're 14 games
I feel
behind.
like
But they're
they'll
also on
make-
a losing streak right now.
I feel like they can make it in before Golden State.
I think they make it into the play-in tournament and then make it into the playoffs.
As a 9th seed? I mean, 8th seed?
Who? Portland?
Portland.
Because it's gonna be what? Timberwolves, Jazz, Pelicans, Portland.
Yeah, those four right there.
If it was right now, if it was right
Repeat
now,
that. Timberwolves, Jazz.
How the fuck are the
Pelicans.
Jazz even in a?
There shouldn't
Portland,
be.
yeah.
Pelicans gonna drop
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Zion's not coming
I
back
think
anytime
that's
soon.
what I think.
Pelicans will
drops
drop.
off. The Jazz.
Jazz should drop off.
Jazz
Who the fuck
have
is
no
the team?
there.
I don't understand how these niggas are
They're
even
trying
like.
to tank. Why are they there?
Yeah, the marketing just shitting.
Yeah,
that's the guy going down like
and
this.
Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, true.
That nigga's throwing his hands at everybody.
Nobody's want to fight.
That boy
That's
like
the only way they make. That's the
boy
only
like
way
that.
they
Yeah,
fight.
yeah, right.
Did you guys see
For
him?
real, that's I'm not gonna lie to you. That's definitely
Did you guys see him at all in the skill challenge?
Oh,
no.
marketing?
No, Jordan Clarkson.
Nah, I didn't
That
see
boy
it.
was
I
blasted.
really watched.
he was-
those
I was
stuff.
just-
That boy was
just gonna
going
say that-
slow motion.
I think this is the least amount of All Star Weekend I've ever watched in my life.
I don't
Like
think
I didn't watch any.
I've
of it.
actually watched all 3 days.
I don't think
this
it was.
year. First time in a
I
long
don't think
time.
it was as hyped as
No, it wasn't.
that
It
weekend
wasn't.
normally is.
The dunk contest was crazy.
That was.
Oh, we was
They
at
brought it up.
That little
that
that
new spot.
That white
Rivals.
boy.
Yeah, McClung.
McClung.
Yo.
Was he on a team?
They signed him 3 days before.
Say, yo, let's get him.
For real?
Just
Yeah.
to be on the roster.
He was,
Just
he was in G League.
That's a
no
good
one wants to do
investment.
it. No one wants to do it.
Wait, so you can't be a part of that if you're in the G League?
You can. Technically, it's still part of the NBA.
Nah, you can't
But
be it.
You can.
I thought he was
you
the
can.
G
Because he
League
signed
player
a
in
two-way
that.
contract. That's why.
No, G League can play because the person that backed out, he was a straight G League player only.
Oh.
He was gonna go, but he's like, oh no, never mind. Like, dude, this is your biggest paycheck.
And then, and then you got
They
the
know
All Star
who can-
game where like,
Who can really jump like
dude,
that? Like,
like,
there's some people.
there's never been really defense, but come on, nigga.
That was crazy.
That
they,
was,
need to,
like-
they need to go back to like East versus West. That makes it more competitive.
It doesn't matter.
I know it doesn't,
But
but
it has to be. You get
They need to do
LeBron,
this shit
Team
that they need to
Giannis.
do the shit that baseball does, like make it meaningful. Like,
Yeah,
Give
well,
it like
you get
field.
home
West
court.
wins. They got like,
yeah,
they do that.
No, true.
Then they can add some type of.
I'm not gonna lie to you, 'cause right now,
Yeah, bro.
right
That's
now, NBA players are looking like the most spoiled athletes in the world.
mad
For
spoiled.
sure.
Absolutely.
Out of like,
Mad
1,000%.
spoiled.
1,000%.
Spoiled as
Nah, I don't
fuck.
feel like I'm resting today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I got a headache. I'm not
Anthony
playing.
Davis,
Yeah,
I think my knee might hurt.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna chill just to see if it hurts.
Yeah, let's
or
try
not.
this
I
again
know,
next
right?
year.
It's cold
I just
outside.
got a
My
text
back hurts.
message from my ankle here. Next week, like,
LeBron's hurt. Let's try again next year.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah,
Gives up.
Steph Curry says the players don't have control of that. It's the team that tells them you got to sit or not.
The trainers.
I was like, that's not
that's
true.
super bullshit.
I think it's both.
They give you
if-
suggestion, but you could literally tell them to go fuck off on playing.
No, true. I couldn't imagine Kobe like
They
not,
can't
like
be,
listening to
like-
a trainer.
Oh,
How
no,
is there
no,
like?
some friends.
How is there some type of restriction to like? They can't be. It can't be.
Right?
It's because they see it as an investment rather
like
than
an
a person.
asset. You're like,
Yeah. So it's like, hey, is your finger hurt? All right,
Damn, we
you
just
should miss
put-
one game just to be safe. Just be safe. Niggas like,
insurance.
no.
You got insurance. You got
Insurance purposes.
Yeah, right. You got
I'll be like,
players
nah, I'm
insured
good.
and shit. Imagine.
Wrap it up. I'm in. Fuck that.
Players are insured.
I knew it. I had a feeling, motherfuckers.
Through the league or like through themselves.
It
like,
sounds
the league.
illegal.
No, it definitely-
So like
M-
if I sign Joshua and then in the first game he tears his ACLs out for the year, you can file a grievance and get your money back for the salary I paid him from the NBA or something like that.
The team, not the league.
The team can file against the league. Will give him the money back. So like you know how there's a salary cap, it won't count against
So
the
they
salary
insured
cap.
through the team, not the league.
Something like that. Yeah.
Basically. But then the player union probably did something too. So you
I'm
should get
sure
paid.
these niggas. Player unions, yo, these niggas.
Just remember, Joel Embiid missed 3 years in a row.
Right?
That is true.
Niggas forget that
You
shit.
never know.
I forgot that. He's balling too.
Yeah, right?
I looked him up today.
Most people would have gave up on that player.
I would have.
What?
I would have. Here's your rookie.
Yeah.
It's never
Look at James Wiseman. Golden State said, "Fuck out of here, nigga."
What's the other dude too from the Pelicans? What's his name?
Zion?
Zion too.
Imagine these 3 years.
There's
They just,
another
they
one.
just
trying to
gave
get rid of him.
They just gave him like $200 million. He ain't going nowhere.
Yo, they're already trying to get rid of him.
Zion.
For real?
There's already a trade talk, but that's like a whisper shit. Like, no one really
I feel
talking
like
about
he
it.
can't- I mean, he's a good player. He's not a bad player, but I feel like he drops, say, a good 20, 30 pounds.
That's what everybody
Thing
says.
is,
Yeah.
Easier.
I feel like
He just it's
when he
his
gets
body
hurt,
size.
he recovers right, and he always has setbacks. You know what I mean? Like it's always like a fuck. Oh, he tweaks something again. It's like, bro, you big as fuck.
Yeah.
But when he's on the court, he's unstoppable. So it's kind of like
Like 27, 8 and 8.
He's like,
He's on the court.
every
you
Like,
got to
no
be
matter
pushing
what.
almost 300, right? Pounds.
no, he's supposedly dropped to like 260. But I'm like, I don't think you're there. Like, maybe you were there at one point, but you taking that shit
60
back.
in the morning when you first.
Haven't eaten none yet.
all right. So obviously, if you haven't heard by now, Kevin Durant is on the motherfucking Suns.
Okay.
Another team.
First game
That's
today.
my team, yeah.
That's
my guy.
your Suns is your
That's my
team?
guy. No, Durant's
Yeah,
my
okay.
guy.
See,
I was
that's
saying,
different. That's different.
I've never
Like
heard of a
fucking
Phoenix
Suns.
fan in my life.
I actually was fucking with the Suns. I'm a Booker fan, so I fucks with Booker's game.
I think Devin Booker, he annoys me.
I don't like the book.
I don't
He
like
don't
his
even say
attitude.
nothing.
I don't
He's just
like
quiet.
He's like
He
a,
does say
Nah,
so.
he
he's
says
like a,
too
a lot.
much.
he's like a sassy player.
Yeah, that's,
Yes, there it is.
nigga, you
He's a
haven't
sassy
won
player.
shit. Like you haven't won shit. So like, why
But
are you talking?
but his game.
Yeah, his
he's a
game
problem.
backs it
He
up.
can. He
His
can.
game
He's a
backs it
problem.
At the
up.
same time, you can be like, all right, he shot 0 for that 13. Like, dude, what are you doing?
Are the Suns the team to beat
No.
in the league?
I
The
will.
league or in the West? In the league, no.
General.
Let's go in general. Yeah, in the league.
I don't know.
No, still no.
All right, let's go in the West. Then.
I say in general, I say the Celtics.
I think the Celtics are the team.
I think the Bucks are over the Suns for that. But
Okay.
when it comes about the West, yes, only because I never have faith in Denver. I know they're the best team
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
West.
that's what it
But
is.
like,
Yeah.
they're not going to do anything.
That's what it is. Is Denver?
That's
Denver's
another,
the team.
That's another team that goes into the
Memphis
West,
Sixers.
goes to the playoffs. Well, no, but Denver they'll go like second round.
Yeah.
They'll,
Yeah,
they'll
okay.
get to the Eastern. I mean, what's the conference finals?
Yeah.
They ain't gonna make it.
Yeah.
But then again, you have like
It's just back then too, like since like fucking
forever.
yeah, with Melo
the
and like
Nuggets.
let's just get there and just never fucking.
Then we got fucking Memphis and Sacramento. So like these people,
Yeah,
like,
no.
they're not gonna
So,
make it.
literally-
Memphis is that type of team that's like they're like that. They're like that backyard team, like that backyard basketball
No, for
type
sure,
of
yeah,
team.
yeah.
I think John Moran better chill. And the niggas thinking he's fucking 50 Cent out there. They better relax, bro.
Like they have no
Niggas
chemistry,
swinging
but
on
they all like
17-year-olds.
just ball wildly.
No, for,
yeah.
they're dope though.
But
they
like,
got like
dude,
that young
like
energy. though, like-
KD, nigga, you need to bring that team to the finals. If KD doesn't bring that team to the finals,
But you see how? But the thing that pisses me off by like the way the media portrays it to be is like, oh, it has to be championship or nothing. But it's like, bro,
is.
more than half of the season is already over. Like, how could you that type? How is that the expectation?
Because they're already
Like, you
number
still got
4
it.
though. They're already 4 without him.
You're right. You're right. But
Okay.
once you're in the playoffs, once it's let's say you won 3 games or like you're down 3 games in playoffs, that's when you really that's when it's real basketball. That's when it's really like,
that's when
can
you
you
need 'em.
really do something or not? So it's like the way I see it is like you got to give them at least a solid 10 games together to like see what they
for
can
sure.
do together.
I think I was expecting him not to even come back. He came back today.
Today he's playing
Today's
right
his
now.
first game, right?
He's playing
With them?
right
So
now.
I thought he was gonna
Versus
come
the
back
Hornets.
in the beginning of the playoffs.
They
No,
said it
by
was
then
supposed-
you can't have him. It's
No,
too
exactly.
late.
Yeah,
I was like, that's why I feel like they're
No,
not
but
the
it's
team to
after they
beat.
went to put him in there like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
too. Like I
Just
don't
give
know.
it a go.
Listen,
Listen.
dribble the ball, do something.
That's
happened
all.
to
That's
Brooklyn.
all fine and dandy. Kevin Durant, you need to bring your team to the finals, or I'm gonna talk shit. Pretty much, that's what it is. Like it's
Bring them there, okay, but to win, I mean, if you're there, you
You
might as
have
well
to
just
win.
win it.
I'm someone
Make
that
the
just like
steps.
I don't.
But who in the West really? You be like, oh well, if Suns get eliminated,
If you're
what
not-
team can eliminate the Suns? And you're like, all right, that makes sense.
I would say Clippers, but no.
I feel
Clippers. I don't want to talk about Clippers in playoffs ever. Like
Ever. That's the
Especially,
problem. That's the
especially if
problem.
Westbrook is doing that.
That's the problem.
yeah.
They're good players. Ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
no, but I feel like if it ain't about like go talk, like LeBron level, Jordan levels, and shit like that, like there is no need to like hate on someone for not making championship.
That is true.
No.
Like that.
No.
Why would
Kevin
it even
Durant
matter? Why would it
is
even
one of
matter
the
for his
best players
legacy?
ever.
I don't think shit on
Now,
Iverson.
if you would have said
They did.
if you would have said if you would have said they went at the beginning of the season to give them time to gel, like that's of course you have to win it all the way right off the bat.
That's why I don't think they're going to win it this year or even expect them to win it. I expect them
I
to
don't
get to
think
the
so either.
Western Conference Finals.
Yeah.
If this team
That
can
I
get
could-
to the finals without you and you get added to it,
Because they were there last year,
2 years ago.
2 years ago, my fault. 2 years ago. Yeah.
So if they can do it without you,
that was the same exact team they have now. No,
So
basically-
well, they lost Bridges. That's a huge
Yeah,
defensive
but you
player.
gained Kevin Durant, nigga.
yeah.
No,
Nah,
but that's
KD
the whole
don't play defense.
That's
though.
the whole defense.
And they
was
lost
Bridges.
Another cat.
Crowder too, right?
Yeah.
Crowder.
And he's defense first too. So
So
it's
they
like,
lost all their defensive pieces.
yeah.
now
you're
they
right.
have outstanding offense, but they also have people who get hurt all the time. Chris Paul, Kevin Durant.
DeAndre
Both
Ayton.
about 35.
Don't feel like
That is
being
Ayton
there.
doesn't want to be there.
Yeah, clearly.
Because, I mean, even before Durant, they averaged a solid, 110, 20 points a game?
Scoring.
Yeah.
And now you throw Durant in there, maybe another 25 on
The
a
problem-
bad day,
They're
let's
gonna
say.
shit. They're gonna shit.
So
regardless, I
basically,
think.
now to beat them, you just have to outscore
The
them.
problem with
Yeah.
the West.
That's it. Or they weren't going to get hurt.
In the West.
Sweet.
I have a question for you. In the West, what team do you trust?
None of them.
Exactly.
And that's why.
And I feel like that's what makes it more interesting.
Like I like the West.
In,
The Wild
I have
Wild West.
no
Yeah.
idea. In general, that's
So,
what makes them
when I was
more-
writing the topics, I was like, oh, let me let's do like because after All-Star break, let's see like our finals matchups. I couldn't even think of one, so I was like, fuck that, scrap that question.
'Cause
I have no idea
you
what's coming
can't,
out the
you
West.
can't really pinpoint
I said Celtics,
the
Suns.
two teams type
You
of thing.
did.
Like, oh, that's the team to be like. You can't pinpoint that right now.
Oh, you can't.
You can't.
Because like the whole West is just like anyone can beat anybody.
Yeah.
So we talked about Denver. Jokic MVP, is that a lock?
No.
Yeah.
A lock?
As in like guaranteed he got that?
No.
Really? Who the fuck else?
the
No,
number-
because you know the league. They don't just easily give it
You
like
think
back.
that.
Like they want to give it to someone else.
They want
They
to,
want
but when
to.
this motherfucker's 45, 15, and 18
No,
rebounds.
but that's not his.
On a regular.
That's
what,
not-
what,
that's not-
what are you going to do? They're like, all
No,
right,
it's
they're
more
gonna-
like 25, 12.
He's averaging
And the
25, 12,
crazy
and
thing
10.
is, this game is not.
25, 12, and 10.
On a number one.
That's a
number
triple-double
team-
on the number
team in
one
the West.
seed.
But when you have a nigga like Jason Tatum getting the like,
He's not even top 3 right now. in
You would,
MVPs.
I hate the rankings. I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah. in MVP.
You
race.
would get.
You don't like Tatum?
No, I like Tatum, but like, he always brings up to the MVP rankings. I'm like, I don't want to hear about rankings.
So 30, if you had like 31,
That's how you win the fucking
That's
That's
not
how you
award.
win
good.
it.
All right,
I know,
whatever,
but like, oh,
whatever.
he's fourth in the rank. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
If
To me,
you're not
who
one, who
goes down?
cares? Like,
Because I feel like it's all by like favoritism when it comes
Yeah.
to MVP.
Yeah, and you have to win too. Like,
It's not
of
about-
course, Jokic is winning. He's first in the
you
West.
would give
but-
Tatum MVP over Jokic right now?
Yeah.
Nah.
No.
No.
It just makes sense. It just make like
nigga.
All-Star MVP, season MVP, Finals MVP.
He's more likable.
That's a cute story, but that doesn't mean he's
more-
gonna
No,
get
but
it.
that's-
No,
story.
not that I love D Rose, but same thing. Reason like they gave it to D Rose that year. It's the same reason. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, he was
Well,
unstoppable.
who else was in the runway
no,
that
but his
year?
LeBron
stats.
was-
LeBron was odd, of course. But am I going to give it to LeBron
They
100
didn't-
times?
yeah, they didn't want to keep giving it to
That's
LeBron.
but that's the same thing that's
like,
going to happen with
legit.
Jokic.
It
It's like,
should have
That's what
been
I mean.
LeBron that year.
So then it
'Cause-
comes down to more. It's not more or less about your stats. It's more or less
exactly.
about
But
favoritism.
when you're
and, like,
doing, when
Yeah.
you're
you're
really
like being
shit,
likable.
like
when you're
Giannis
shit
can
like-
get it every year, but they don't give it to
He
him
gave
every
the
year.
Joker, what, twice over him?
The
Or
man-
once over him?
dude, if you average a triple double as a center, you're the fucking MVP. And you're number one seed. There'll be
Yeah,
more
that's the
outrage
problem.
that you don't
Especially,
give it to him.
That's the
especially the
problem.
type of game that is played now. It's not a center like how back in the day, like that was the
But-
dominant.
but
That was like
sometimes
that was like the high value play.
We're gonna talk about back. We're gonna
The
talk about
stats
back in
just
the
ain't
day.
it, like-
But before, Jokic, in my opinion, you got one more season in the playoffs before I'm like, nigga, you better start winning before we looking at you like, all right, nigga, these regular season MVPs are cute.
I feel like they would need to like give them better, not better players because they don't got a bad
has good
team.
players.
They don't have a bad team.
Yeah,
Maybe
Jamal
it's
Murray's not.
inconsistent.
He's still not 100% back. He probably needs another year before
They're, like,
he's really back.
inconsistent.
He's still getting 30
Michael
like
Porter.
points.
What happened to Michael Porter? I thought he was supposed to be.
That boy
Aaron
hit a wall.
Gordon.
Shit, I forgot
Exactly.
about that dude.
That boy hit a wall.
bro.
That's what
He was
happened.
nice a couple
That
years
boy
ago.
hit a wall.
Yeah.
That boy hit a
Got
wall.
tired.
No, but Aaron Gordon's been doing a little better.
Yeah,
that's
Aaron
why,
Gordon.
That's why they're doing a little better.
Yeah. And they're number 2 in the entire league. Like East and West, number 2.
If I was KD,
By like
I
one or
if I was
two
KD, I
games.
probably would have went to Denver.
No, yeah,
he would-
yeah, you would be. Fuck out of here. Don't
He
go to
would
Denver.
say that, but
Fuck.
I don't think he would fit in that team at all.
that city.
Only problem about KD, he fit like the city. Yeah, he fits everywhere. His style of play doesn't. He don't need the ball.
He can just shoot
As long as he
over
gets the
everyone.
ball one or twice, bro, he's gonna fucking finish it. It's like
you're
take
right.
over. Let's say like Mikal Bridges, good player, offense and defense. If you take that role, he doesn't get the ball maybe that much. maybe 6 times a game.
Yeah.
KD can turn that 6 fucking times a game to 30 points.
Right.
Like that's the problem.
You're right.
Facts.
You're right.
So we mentioned back in the day, and our friend, our guest here, Mikey, had an interesting little question up on his Instagram story about a few weeks back. And here's the question.
And here's the question.
My challenge as a host is to contain this argument because I know
go anywhere
if you
far.
watch the DR episode,
Wait, you
saw
guys already had that conversation prior?
that conversation. That's a regular conversation
No.
we've had.
Oh,
We've
okay.
never had that. Not on here. Not on here.
Not on the
We've had
show?
that conversation before.
Not on here.
No, I mean in
Yeah,
general.
that's it. Yeah. It's the type of question.
Would LeBron James be as good as he is right now? All the accolades, all the stats, if he played in the 90s?
Yes.
Say yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, you one of those.
See, you're one of those. You hate it.
No,
You don't put.
I don't
you
know.
don't
why?
put the whole
I
thing
honestly
together.
don't think so, bro.
You know why I
don't
say
think so.
not as good as his legacy is right now?
Yes, that was my
I
argument.
feel like his style of play would be more of a super passer in that type of environment.
Yeah, bro.
Like he'd be moving the ball like Magic Johnson more because the defense is so like inside because of how it was back in the day.
Kind of.
Put it this way.
He wouldn't be attacking
Put it
the
this
paint
way.
as much as
Yes.
he does right now.
Okay.
Put it this way. He would have definitely
Changed his
beat up
style.
his body up more.
Okay. So real quick.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Beat up his body more. Absolutely.
I think he'd have a great career, but it wouldn't be as good as it is.
It wouldn't be as dominant.
Because
I don't
because he
think
get like instead of his 10 assists, he'll probably get like fucking 15. Like
All right. So okay, before I say what I was going to say, what would you think he would average then?
I think the same fucking thing.
no.
To me, the same amount.
His career average is what, 27, 8, and 8? So what would you think he would average in the 90s then?
24,
I was gonna say 25.
12, and 12.
And that's not a fucking great. What are you talking about?
No, but it's not as good as what
27, 8, and 8.
I don't think he gets as many rings in that era too. Like
That for sure no.
Okay, so
For sure no.
so you're
we got
okay.
Jordan,
Because
yeah.
we can't even argue the fact that Jordan owned the 90s. We can't even argue that.
You own the 90s, but now he's a new player showing up.
Nah,
imagine like so it's like LeBron James against the Lakers back in the 80s.
Well, no. I wouldn't go that far.
Let's be real. Who's covering LeBron James in the 90s?
That's what it is.
I feel like
Who's covering this
A
nigga?
team,
Bro,
a
the
team who
thing
can't
is-
cover
all right.
Charles Barkley.
All right.
The team defense.
A team what?
A team who can't cover Charles Barkley, who's 6'4", 250. This is
All right,
6'9",
all right. Now that you
260.
you mentioned Barkley,
6'9",
right?
260
And that was
is
also
crazy.
that was also the conversation. Like
Perfect.
When in my group chat, it was like the conversation was like, all right, so name me 3 players that could not stop LeBron, but like contain him. I named 3. Name me 5.
whoa.
I named 5.
What are the threes?
Name
What
me
are the-
10.
no, what are the threes?
He
All
better
right.
name these
Say that
niggas.
and go
You better
boom.
name these niggas.
Barkley is one
Could
of
not
them.
play defense.
Bro, Barkley
On LeBron
in the
James, he's not playing
90s,
defense.
bro.
On LeBron James.
He's not playing defense on LeBron James. Barkley's defense is him shooting
was a-
and his defense.
Bro,
was
he
the
was a
worst
dog.
part of his
No,
game.
I'm not talking about he's
Barkley
not
was
gonna
also-
outscore LeBron because
No, I'm talking about
Barkley
defense.
was a terrible
Unless
scorer.
you are a power forward like Karl Malone,
I would say
you're not
Scottie
playing
Pippen.
defense.
That was my second guy.
Scotty
Karl
will give him,
Malone,
Scotty will give him
Is
troubles.
getting taken away from the basket. He's not playing
All right.
defense.
Dennis Rodman, no.
That's a good one. Next.
Scottie Pippen.
I don't know why you
Sean,
started one set, but
Sean Kemp.
No. Sean Kemp's on the drugs.
What about Scottie Pippen?
Before the drugs,
Come on, I'm talking about 90s, bro.
I know, but Scottie Pippen's a good one, and so is Dennis Rodman. Kemp is like almost there.
Karl Malone.
Karl Malone can't D him up on the 3-point line from there going.
No,
in.
no, right. Like,
you
remember the
talking about
defense.
players
No, you're right.
If you're just posting,
let me play
No,
devil's
you're
advocate.
right. You're
Let me
right.
play devil's
Hold on.
advocate.
All right,
He
devil's
is too
advocate, you're
fast
right.
for a lot of, like,
You're right, but
the
at
big
back
men.
in but take also into consideration.
You're playing in the 90s.
3 ball wasn't
Exactly.
that was
I'm
a big
saying
in the
you're not
90s.
taking
I'm
as
not
many
saying-
shots as threes.
Exactly.
I'm not saying
No, but-
taking a 3.
no, but I know
I'm
what you
saying
mean. You're
you
like-
have to come to me. I'm at the 3-point line. One move, I'm by you.
Is LeBron a 4 in the 90s or a 3?
He's a 3.
You think so?
He's a 3. Yeah, he's a 3. He's a 3.
If fucking Charles Barkley,
He might be like
4.
Magic Johnson. He might be a fucking a
This is-
1.
So this is what I was going to
He's
say
a 1
before.
and then no one's guarding.
He's going to be in a league that, first of all, don't shoot many threes. Perfect for LeBron. There's no zone. So that's it. It's one guy on me. That's
But
it.
you also have to understand that like just the style of basketball is way different.
Yeah. I just feel like he passes a
In
lot
the
more
babe,
in that
put-
environment.
Put it like this. In the 90s, bro, if you score 90 points, that was a lot.
Yeah,
You
true.
score 90 points.
As a
Now,
team,
that-
yeah.
now you score 90 points, that's a dub. I mean, you losing, bro.
Absolutely.
That's a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like
Absolutely.
even a style of play is very
Damian Lillard scored 71 by himself a couple
Very
days
different.
ago.
by
You know
himself.
what I'm
He still
saying?
almost lost.
Yo, but like that's always my argument with the inflation of basketball.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna keep on happening where people are eventually gonna be scoring 160, 162. I just see
Just had it,
I was
Sacramento.
about to just say I just seen a game that was crazy.
Double overtime. Crazy.
Another like not play, but like the Pistons as a whole in the 90s would have fucking murdered LeBron.
The only problem about
LeBron
that-
would have probably left in crutches, bro.
The only problem about that is
for sure, like-
only 2 people actually
Or the
play
Spurs,
defense on that
too.
team. The rest said, "I'm gonna fuck you up."
They gonna fuck him up, but he is.
That's the
But
only
that's
problem.
the thing too. You could get you in the 90s. You got away with that type of style play.
Yeah, but what if it's
Until
like what if it's
91?
Miami Heat
No.
LeBron?
So
This nigga's fucking juiced
still-
up
I
on
did-
280.
I didn't know.
That's
what I
different,
mean,
LeBron.
nigga? Like, it's a
That's
whole
it.
different
look-
I think he
all
gets to the
in.
basket just not
Because that's
as
another
much.
conversation too. It could also be which LeBron are we talking?
Yeah.
Well-
There's a million variables to this fucking
the thing
conversation.
I wanted to bring up too is the fact that in '91 the flagrant foul became a thing. So
didn't
80s
know that.
basketball is different from 90s. 80s like
That-
we're gonna fuck you up
yeah.
until you don't want
But
to play
you're
no
not
more.
gonna tell me
90s
that
is like
flagrant from the 90s is the same flagrant that.
oh hell no, oh hell
okay.
no. I'm just saying
Yeah.
now you get sent out the game in the
LeBron-
90s.
Yeah,
80s is
yeah.
like doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Throw in
yeah,
the paint, you get
yeah.
elbowed in the face.
Are you talking like LeBron adapting to those times or LeBron
You would
of,
have to
of
adapt
right
to
now?
it.
Right.
Absolutely.
That's what I mean.
Because like would he flop as much in
No,
those
no.
in that era?
The flopping is a new thing because the rules have changed.
He admitted he said I flop because
rules
motherfuckers are
changed.
not giving me calls, so that's the only way I can get calls.
Like he's one of the biggest influences.
I
in
bottom
flopping.
from being
And
honest.
That's the rule
and if the
change.
face of the league, which is LeBron, says that says a lot about
that
the
says
league
about
itself.
the culture. You're right.
That says a lot about the culture and the style of basketball. That says everything you need to know.
That's like Gilbert Arenas was talking about this shit too. He's saying like the flopping situation, it's because that's what the rules let you do.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't think of it like
if
that.
the
That
rules
is
weren't this like this right now because they want everybody to score 100 points and shit. If it wasn't like that,
It's a very
no one will do
fast-paced
that.
game. It's a
Exactly.
very
And everybody
fast-paced
wants
game.
all the points, more threes, less free throws.
There's 7
So again,
players
less like
averaging
that.
over 30 points a game this year.
Yeah, which is not, and they're not
many?
all stars.
7.
And y'all think LeBron won't get passed on that record?
No, nigga.
Absolutely
oh my God.
not, bro.
No, nigga.
No, and it's
but
crazy,
no
the
one right
conversation-
now is even close to that.
in the conversation.
But with basketball
Bro, was
scoring
like-
like this.
No one right now, if they average 30, like Luka Doncic, is what, second year, third year? He is still on pace to score 10,000 less than LeBron has
You gotta
right now.
literally shit for like 20 seasons.
Right
bro.
now.
But there is gonna be someone to pass him.
But I mean, you give.
He hasn't stopped
But then
yet.
again, if you give him 20 years of solid playing,
Who's going to play 20
Yo,
years?
there's not a lot of niggas playing 20 years
There's
straight.
7 guys in history
But
playing 20
what
years.
is gonna happen is gonna be a nigga dropping 40 a game.
No, that's not going to happen.
What?
They always counteract that with the rules. They always
So,
adapt it.
Back to the conversation like that was having. Another thing that kind of like the dude tried to shut me up with that one, but then I was like, all right, vice versa though, and I want to hear your opinion. He was like, yo, but with the technology and like the therapy that the players have now, LeBron would have still. I was like, I bet give those players that same technology,
Facts.
that same therapy, or strip all that away from LeBron and put him in the 90s. Who's really the bigger?
And then
LeBron
that-
plays 20 seasons. If let's say Jordan got drafted in 84. Let's say LeBron got drafted in 84.
Okay.
Does he play 20 seasons?
No,
I don't think so.
No,
Absolutely
of
not.
course not.
No one does. Your body will break down.
Yeah.
Just because just for that aspect alone, the
The
wear and tear on
basketball
your
courts,
body.
even like the science and like little shit. Like
The court itself
the
doesn't
court,
give you nothing.
the
no
impact
pushing.
of the garden.
Dude, first of all, I played on the garden.
That's like, yeah, that's like
I played in the garden like when I was in high school. That garden was hard as hell to play on. Imagine in the
bro.
80s and 90s.
I
That
bet,
impact
bro.
on your joints
Hell
hurts.
yeah,
you're going.
and you're wearing
Hell
Chucks.
For
Converse,
real.
nigga.
Yo, what are you doing? You're hurting your feet every game. But
Hell yeah.
that's the thing. It's about what type of person he is. Because back then they were all partying and shit too.
That too.
Coked out, man.
That too.
Yeah, so it's
That is
like you're
very true.
playing, you're drinking, you're smoking. If he already knew, like, okay, I'm not gonna do that.
Like Dennis Rodman, he went to Vegas by himself. And
They're making a movie out of it.
He's the man. He's so cool.
Yeah, they're gonna
I
make a
can't
movie
wait
out
for
of it. Yeah.
Can't wait
That's
for
gonna be
that.
very interesting.
That's to be a
I
great
want to see who the
movie.
fuck plays Dennis Robin.
Absolutely.
They're gonna kill it. I already know. If they they're gonna find someone that's just like, yeah, that's
Michael B. Jordan. Like what?
It's like, whoa,
That boy at 5'10".
Just a second.
Make everybody look up to him. Like, what the
It's
fuck?
also interesting how much truth will be behind it, though.
Yeah.
Would it be more
he's,
truth?
he's open.
Would
He's
it
open
be,
about
but would
everything.
it be more truth, or would it be more just for TV. You know what I mean?
Like a Wolf of Wall Street was an amazing movie. But
was
did
it.
that shit actually happen like that?
No, you gotta
They
make an
definitely-
acting movie.
they definitely
They
gassed
always
it up
do
for
it. So
sure.
they're gonna be with Rodman. People gonna think he's way more crazier than he is.
No,
because
but he
of shit
was
like that.
fucking crazy.
Absolutely.
I remember
sure,
back
yeah.
then. No,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I
I remember when he
remember.
wore that dress and he had like the.
He married himself
Yeah,
at,
he married
at a
himself.
books thing.
I married myself.
And that's crazy.
It's like, nigga, what?
Crazy as that sounds, is like that sounds like now that would be something normal. As crazy as
He's
that
like
sounds.
way ahead of his time.
Yeah.
He was with Madonna and shit. Like,
Got
he was
a,
with everybody.
Olympic athlete changing his gender. So
That sounds like Dennis Rodman.
no,
Dennis
let's talk about Bruce.
Bruce, I know, but that's what
I mean, but
cross-dressing
that
back
sounds
then.
like something Ramen did in '93 or something.
Y'all late.
Rodman, yeah.
But Dennis,
Like bro said, I'm here.
my favorite part. Oh, cool. Favorite part about Dennis Rodman's stories are the fact that they said he would. Shaq said he's my worst teammate ever had because he would.
Shaq.
Yeah, for one season,
Lakers,
wore
yeah.
72.
Oh,
Ugly ass
yeah,
number.
I forgot he was in the league.
on the
He
leg.
might have played like 12 games.
Legit. But he would practice with them, lift crazy, be sweaty, go to the party, come back, go to the game, play that thing, go back to the party, still sweating and shit. I'm like, bro, this dude's just crazy. But he's still averaged like 18 rebounds.
It's
That was his thing too.
He has a motor. He has a work ethic crazy, but he wants to fucking
Remember when
have fun.
When he was in Detroit too, he was balling in
Crazy.
Detroit too.
When he was younger and just flying around, bro. Even though he wasn't
Defense
younger,
crazy,
he was like
yeah.
30 still. But
Facts.
came in the league at 28.
Part of the bad boys.
You know what a lot of people don't talk about? Because now that we're talking about the Bulls in the '90s, how Steve Kerr used to ball on that team.
Yo,
Yeah.
After getting punched in the face,
People don't
yeah.
talk about him like that. A lot of
Yeah.
people just look at him as the coach that he is now, but like, yo, that mother.
He know he know his role.
That's what a lot
He
of
went,
players
he went to the
like,
Spurs after
was,
one there.
He was the 3-point shooter before there was the
There
actual,
wasn't many. I was talking about that recently. I was like, who was what? Steve Curry and then Reggie Miller. Like, who was shooting like threes
That
back
was
then?
that was a
Reggie Miller came in the
specialist.
league.
Like the 90s.
No,
Or,
he-
no, 80s.
no, 80. 87,
Late 80s, yeah.
87, 86.
Indiana, right? Indiana, right?
The Jordan story. You ever heard the Jordan story?
I've heard it, but
I heard many stories. So what you
Yeah,
talking
Reggie
about?
Miller. It was preseason, and
okay,
Reggie
okay.
Miller was playing against Jordan. You know, niggas not playing in preseason. Jordan's like just going through the motions. A lot of the, you know, Reggie's having a good game. Start chirping a little bit.
Like always.
Like, Reggie. I think
I
Jordan.
forgot, you're right.
I think Jordan scored 35 straight points and said, like, fuck up.
If I'm not mistaken, he like had like 4 points in the first half.
Yeah, yeah, he
And
wasn't
then
even trying.
that's why Reggie was talking shit. It's like, oh, okay. 30 points.
KG did the same shit. KG
Yeah.
tell a story like this
He
shit.
used to talk wild shit too.
KG is probably the most wildest.
Like, a lot of
energy
people
was-
remember him just for the Celtics, but like him and the Timberwolves.
that was my favorite KG.
The best KG.
I don't even
No,
like I don't
KG
even
with
like-
hair. That was
Yeah.
the KG. KG
Oh,
with hair.
that's
bro.
crazy. That jersey.
That was that.
KG with hair.
That
Forgot all
was-
about that.
That was
KG from the
that was
Jimmy
like a
Fox
different
show,
person.
nigga.
That was like a
Young
different person, bro.
KG.
young
That was a
Kevin.
different
That was just Kevin.
Yeah, right.
That was just Kevin.
Bro, it was like when he had like that post, like the low post turnaround.
Those shimmying over your
Yeah,
head,
yo, but
7
like-
foot, can't stop it.
But, weirdly, like I love the like.
It's
the
almost like the
Celtics.
Dirk move before the Dirk had.
Yeah, I don't know if it was an assistant coach or if he was coaching, but guess who's coaching him? Kevin McHale.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
do this, nigga. Kevin McHale's probably one of the greatest power
He
forwards of all
is
time.
the
Celtics,
best.
right?
Yeah.
One of
He
the
is
best 80s.
definitely the best post player.
That
Him,
nigga has
him,
best
and,
post
him and
moves.
Hakeem
Hell yeah.
were
Him and
one and
Hakeem.
two.
Yeah. Hakeem
One
Olajuwon
and
went
two.
crazy. But Kevin Garnett, I would watch him like, you know how you do little mid range shots. He was killing it in the Celtics. I would love it, but at the same time, I was like, damn, I want the
Yeah, we got,
that
we
point
got,
is
we got the
little-
old guy.
I don't want the mid range shooter KG right now.
I want that pump
Nah,
faking
but
dunk on
he
your
was
face.
definitely like that era of the Celtics. He was definitely the fucking heart of that team.
Oh, hell yeah. He drove
A lot
them
of
to the
people used to
championship.
say,
Didn't he
like,
get defensive
Rondo,
player of the
whatever,
year?
like,
Yep.
Yep.
That year.
Right, he was
That's
killing.
the
He was
year.
killing.
But he got
that shit.
MVP in Timberwolves. So
True. Before we move on, quick question about the 90s in this argument. What All-Stars now wouldn't be shit in the 90s?
Wouldn't be shit in the
Oh,
90s.
that's not what I read it.
now as in how far back you want to
No,
go?
like you're an All-Star now. Like who's on an All-Star team now?
All-Star team or like players?
Players. You an All-Star player now. Like, Devin Booker, fucking
Yeah.
whatever's on the team.
Wouldn't be
They
shit.
didn't make it
Wouldn't be
this year.
shit in the 90s.
Who wouldn't?
I would have to look at that list because I feel like now they just throw people in there just to kind of like just to sell the All-Star weekend.
Fill the role.
Yeah, just to fill the role.
It was crazy when I saw the All Star this year. I immediately thought Jaren Jackson Jr. I'll say he's not gonna make an all-star. Back
Julius
then.
Randle, get him out.
Julius Randle.
Yeah, get him out.
But at least Jaren Jackson has 3.3
I feel
blocks.
like he
a
was
game.
just put in there just to like, yeah, we need one more player. Let's just
Yeah.
throw someone in there.
That's literally what happened with 3-point
Halliburton.
contest. Halliburton.
Yeah.
He regular in the 90s.
That's a
Absolutely.
regular. That nigga's John Stockton.
He's a bench player.
Yeah, that nigga's John
He's like
Paxson.
a six man. He's like a solid six man.
Yeah, really good 6-man. really good. That's it. That's all.
I say bench player now.
You're right.
I'll give him that. Solid.
Six is a good bench player,
Yeah,
but
yeah, he's
when I
a
hear
solid
bench,
six,
I'm like 15.
He's like bench, but like at the end of the game.
He's over there with the waters. Like there's so many players that just wouldn't fit because their style is so much more finesse and they can't be touched.
That's where the argument I feel like just in general gets more.
Yeah, let me throw a name.
Complex is like, this is different.
John Morant.
He'd make it, but he's not fucking.
He'd make it. I
last
think
that
he's
long.
not starting. He'd be electrifying any era.
He's not lasting as long
In
though.
an era of hand checking.
No, he's gonna get hurt. He's gonna get hurt. But
And that's the thing too. He's a lanky 6 feet, bro. He's
And
not
one arm-
surviving
and one
a
arm's
full game
tiny,
in the
like,
90s.
one
but he's
himself.
still like going.
He can't survive a full
He's still
season
gonna
right
cook
now.
Someone on a fast break. and-
Of course, he's getting steals and yamming it every time.
Yeah, he's still gonna be a great
In the
superstar.
90s?
Super fast,
In
super
transition.
athletic.
In transit, yeah.
I feel like
But
he
it's more.
fast
Remember,
breaks.
90s was more a half court game. It's not. It wasn't. Other than the Lakers, obviously.
Not even. The funny thing is, Lakers were
Well,
the
he
fastest team. They're still slow as fuck compared to now.
Compared to now,
He'd
yeah.
make it fast. I feel.
He would,
was.
but he also goes into contact way more than he would back then. The boy loves to jump on you.
Because I feel like
That's not
he likes the contact.
Yeah,
He
but-
likes the contact, yeah.
The only positive about that is the 90s, you only get one guy in front of you. So he has John Stockton in front of him.
You can kill.
Yeah, those zone play wasn't
He
really.
can't play zone.
Yeah.
So if there was a big body down there, like Kevin McHale or somebody, he gets by
Karl Malone or
Karl
something
Malone.
like
He
that.
gets by John Stockton, goes right to Karl Malone. Yeah, it's not gonna last that long.
Carmelo's close-lighting that motherfucker.
Yes, absolutely.
Killing him.
Made of bricks.
Because them boys in the 90s,
They
they're not
hit
just
you.
gonna let you fly at them. They're taking your legs out, bro. Like,
And now, remember, there's no social media. Now everybody's scared of being on Twitter and getting fucking posterized. Everybody's like, oh shit, nigga, I'm not gonna get dunked on.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bad for my contract, nigga. Fuck that.
yeah.
All right.
Don't, but the posters were great back then, though.
Moving on from basketball to our special guest here.
You
don't know him. He goes by Mike City Visuals. And if you're a smart person, you see visuals in the name. You can probably figure out
Yeah,
this nigga's into cameras and shit, right?
Visuals. What does he do? Does he sell TVs?
Best Buy sales.
Right. The best salesman at Best Buy.
Yeah, right? Before we get into this, I'm telling the best part how Josh tricked me into getting a fucking TV from Best Buy. Remember we?
It worked, and then they bring
this nigga-
Tricked you? How you get tricked into buying
went
it?
to
Bro,
Best
bro,
Buy.
he texted me. We're living together, and he's working at Best Buy.
Huh?
He texted me. He's like, "Yo," he's telling me like, "Yo, we can get this TV." Da da da. Something about payments. Da da da. I'm like, "Oh yeah, sounds good." Da da. He's like, "Are you down?" I'm like, "Yeah." Now I come home, the TV is there, nigga. 70-inch, like curved. I owe like
Beautiful.
$150 a month now. I'm like, what the fuck did you do?
So you agreed, and I got a discount.
I was like, what, nigga? We had to.
You said you was down.
Half bait type shit.
I'm not working. I'm like, yeah, whatever, Josh. Can we do whatever you want? He's like, all right, nigga, you owe $89, $90 a month, nigga. We got to pay this shit off. I'm like, what?
Yo,
It was like
TV's fine,
75.
right? Yo, here's the bill.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, motherfucker. Hey,
Got a
nah,
good discount. It worked
we
out.
didn't even get to.
That was the one with the curve. The curve.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about it.
It got,
actually.
it's a bad ending, but I
Bad
love that
ending.
TV so much.
Fuck Pequot. Anyways,
Real
What's
quick,
it,
that was
Peacock?
the TV where
Dungeon, man.
That's
I just got out of dungeon like 2 years ago, bro. I just made it out.
that's the TV you can press info
That's
and,
when you
and the
become a
stats
man.
pop up.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I definitely became a man in Pequot.
yo, man.
I feel like I did time, nigga.
Brick City.
Brick City.
Yo, facts,
Facts,
bro.
though.
That was a good time.
Camera work.
Oh, yeah, right. That's what you're talking about.
Right?
Sorry, the best part. What he said, no.
From Gamma
It happened.
Best
That nigga said Best Buy, and that shit annoyed me. I know.
What the fuck
What
is
are we
going
talking
on?
about here?
We jumped a couple.
Listen, we're professionals. We make it back.
Yes,
We'll jump
I
over
love
here.
it.
We'll
I
make
love
it
it.
back. We'll
I
make
love
it back.
We'll make it
I
back.
love
How did you let's go all the way to the beginning. How did you even get started? How did you even find you like this shit?
Bro, I got into it because one of my boys, actually the dude where I was at shooting today, he was there. Some dude that was just had a studio, whatever. That's when I used to smoke. I was mad high one time, just sitting behind, like, yo, what the fuck is you doing? Da, da, da. And I just got intrigued to like changing shit on the computer to the footage or whatnot. And fucking 2 weeks later, I went and bought a camera. I was like, yo, let me try something. And then
It always
since,
be
bro,
like that.
It's just
Get
fucking.
inspired and just run with it. Let's go.
I always say if it wasn't for that, my boy that time or that high ass day, that was there. Who knows?
See,
That-
we
like
be
that.
saving your life, nigga. Like,
It gives you careers.
It makes you creative.
It does.
Yeah, it makes you like come up with good ideas and like
Different visuals.
So Fred, you got your camera. Did you start with like
I
just
started doing like a lot of concerts and nightlife type shit like that.
right off the bat?
You jumped into the concerts?
You know, Mikey was popping. Like, you know what I mean? nigga?
I did more in the nightlife, but like more like in Boston and shit like that.
Oh, word.
So you know,
Okay,
you start
okay.
rubbing shoulders with different people,
Right,
certain
networking and
DJs,
shit.
certain promoters and shit like that. And then I started doing a lot of concerts like House of Blues,
Oh, word.
Rhode Island, like you know, just started rubbing with certain people, different artists, and shit just fucking
Fuck off.
yeah, man.
Go.
Shit went
Snowball
off.
effect.
Yo, facts, bro.
So all you do is jump in there.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
did-
happens when you're consistent. Like if you
Yeah.
consistently grind at a certain thing, it's like snowball effect going on.
Okay, all you
You
need is
asked
that
me
break.
back then, I know what I was doing. Hell no. I just kept going at it.
Yeah.
And I kept doing
long as
it.
you're
I
learning
kept
as you
doing
go.
it. That's it.
There's a lot of people who end up being stagnant.
Yes. Yeah.
Stagnant. You can't be doing that.
I don't
But
want
even
to. I don't want to.
honestly, even with that, there's nothing wrong with being stagnant as long as you're consistent with it.
Exactly.
Because eventually, it's at some point it's gonna lead to something. It has to lead to
Just need
something.
one break.
As long as you keep going. with it.
Yes.
Exactly. Keep pushing the stone.
I don't want to. I don't want to brag, but I was in a photograph club in Boys and Girls Club when I was back in the day.
You had a photograph club?
Yeah, man.
when they have
red room, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't remember that shit? I used to be in there.
Yo, you
That's
unlock
what
the
Marshall
memory.
used to hold down the boys and girls.
Yeah, shout out
the
Marshall.
memory.
Shout out
I'm
to
getting to you.
Marshall,
We're
bro.
working some scheduling up.
Yo,
Marshall.
you
You'll hear from me
gas
soon.
Marshall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
I
Just
feel
trying
like-
to set it up.
I feel like with Marshall here, you need a live crowd.
Yeah.
I'm just putting it out there.
That'd be
I'm just
crazy.
putting it out there.
That'd be
Man, I ain't Marshall popping like that.
scorpions.
nigga.
What?
scorpions.
Bro,
Time.
Marshall, no lie. He's a real
What?
Salem legend,
Of
bro.
course.
Yeah.
He's a
We've
real
talked.
Salem legend,
We
bro.
were going back as you know. Marshall's a busy guy. We're busy people. So you know, my people's talking to his people. You know, we're trying to figure shit out. But Marshall will be on this show at
Marshall's
one
the
point.
man.
Trust me.
Hell yeah.
Last time I
needs to-
seen him was in the point at a cookout.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? That's raw as hell.
And we were talking about the show.
Yo, he's the type to just randomly just pop up out of nowhere.
raw.
And he's welcomed everywhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
That nigga could walk into any house party. It could be like 2 a.m. Oh shit, that's not Marshall. You know what up, nigga? VSOP shot it. He go there.
Yo, facts. Bro.
Yeah, he's the man.
Facts.
So yeah, there was a little room.
I remember that.
I
Yeah.
went because it's
I
like
remember
all my
that.
boys were playing basketball, so I said fuck this shit. But like I
I
wish.
do remember that, like a small memory.
Yep. I've been in there like twice.
I remember
So, what's
that.
this shit?
I remember when the Boys and Girls Club, the basketball court with the rug.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, bro, that's the dungeon.
It was hot as
niggas
fuck
have
in there.
rug burns, like,
It was hot.
Dre would put the heat on.
Facts.
We'd be. I get rug burns after every practice. Imagine that.
I
That was
may
I-
allegedly I broke 8 rims there.
Yo,
Allegedly.
Remember that the side rims? This nigga was like.
They were like maybe 5 feet at
Yeah.
the highest.
No,
This is the
8
Vince
feet,
Carter,
8 feet.
post Vince Carter era.
Yes.
This
Niggas was flying.
It's flying through that
I remember
gym.
the ceiling was low. There was no such thing as like a. He
Yo.
was hitting the fucking
Yeah.
roof, bro.
Yo, Walter McCarty came, right? He came over and takes how to shoot. He's like, the fucking see. Look at this. I'm like, what the fuck you doing here? Like he's like that.
Fucking shot up.
Yeah.
It's like it's hard to do this shit without hitting the
There used to be
ceiling.
some serious games going on.
Oh, hell yeah.
I remember
man,
that.
that's
Because you couldn't shoot, it was raw. Like it was
Yeah.
you driving in. You get into the basket like.
Yeah.
You're in traffic.
My God, Adi, 75% of like my fist fights ever in my life came from basketball. About 50%
Yeah, I think
came at
that's
the
it.
Boys
Well,
and Girls Club.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll be lying if I said I got into a fight at the. But I think I got into
Bro,
a few fights
what?
at the Boys and Girls
Yeah,
Club.
Boys
For
and Girls
sure.
I'm gonna tell a fight story
For
real quick.
sure.
Fight stories.
Boys and girls.
Gary.
You fought Gary?
Yeah, I
Of
fought
course.
Gary like 15 times in my life.
Everybody fought Gary.
We're cousins.
yes.
Like you fight your cousins. So we're playing dodgeball. I get this nigga out. I was like, boom! I'm laughing at him. He directly punches me in my face. Now,
That sounds like.
now,
What are you doing?
I'm a grown man now. I can admit that I definitely went in the bathroom and cried when that shit happened. So I remember sitting in the, and this is kind of my like becoming a man moment because I remember sitting in the mirror just like crying to myself, fucking nose all fucked up, and I was like, nah, nigga, fuck that. I fucking charge out there. Yo, we fucking fought for like 5 minutes, suspended for 2 weeks. And that's the last time I let somebody punk me. So, like, literally, thank you, Gary.
Why would you punch him?
Good thing it was family.
Why would
man.
you punch him?
I already told him, literally, nigga, you got me out. Nigga, we're supposed to be cousins. I'm like, bro, you're on the other team, nigga.
That's the game.
It's the rules.
It's a game.
Oh, what? Gay's mom used to pull us apart a lot, dude. We used to fight a lot.
Happens.
Oh, I know.
And
I wasn't allowed to hit these
a lot of
niggas,
stairs
though.
for some reason.
The last one was definitely like rolling downstairs, and then I'm like, I save him at the end of the fight. Save him like because I knew it was going like he was just like it was the craziest shit.
I might have died if you let go. Like a lot of you.
Fights
I'm
over.
going down hard. Like, they
Fight
fuck
ended
is
that
this?
way. That was mad funny actually.
I wasn't allowed to hit these
We're in
niggas.
that corner. Like, okay.
My parents are like, yo,
We're
you
done.
can't hit them.
That's crazy.
These niggas are full out swinging at me and I can't swing back. Fuck y'all.
That was you definitely became a man in Boys and Girls.
Yeah, boys and girls.
I'm telling you. Your boys and girls became a man. Like,
Shit happens.
shit definitely happens.
Shit happens. Especially playing tackle football.
So,
and girls.
They definitely had the photo club. I remember that over there.
Yeah, it was a little room.
I definitely wasn't even looking towards that way at that
wasn't
time.
there. Yeah, it wasn't like the.
My shit
You
came
know what
way
could have
after
been?
that.
You remember back in the day, like you would get like in trouble, so like no gym for the week. It might have been with that week, like yo, you can't use a gym for the week, but like you're still there because our parents would just drop us off.
Just
anyway.
fucking developing
They were like, no
photos.
shit for a week. But there's a photo club.
You can either do your homework or you do. I'm gonna fuck with these pictures real quick.
Develop some photos in the red.
What kind of camera they give you? Like old school, like the.
Yo, nigga,
I have
Polaroids
no
probably,
idea,
nigga.
bro.
Yeah, definitely
no idea.
one of those.
Probably.
So we went
shout
from
out
photo
Boy Girls
shoots. When did you? Because you obviously do music videos and shit like that. So when did that transition, or did that come all at the same time? That's crazy. Yo, I went from fighting and the Boys and Girls go right back. You see that? You see how talented? You see how good we are?
Quick. Drive around the room.
It went, honestly, I went from nightlife to dabbling into the concerts, and the music video kind of came in the midst of that. I started meeting different artists and whatnot, and then that basically took a toll on its own. I did tours. I did a lot of I did shit with big artists like Little Baby.
But so you can drop the
Don
names.
Q,
We're giving you a
artists.
code. This is where you brag, right? This is where you brag. Drop the name, nigga. Name drop. Go ahead.
Tour and shit like that.
I did the tour with Little Baby when he came to Boston. From that point on, we did the rest of the tour with Little Baby.
Oh, word.
One of the artists that I was working with from Brockton, Dita Flyers. When I was working with him, basically that whole half of that tour, the whole back end of that tour, basically did the
That's what's up.
Boston, Providence, Connecticut, upstate New York, somewhere para allá arriba, New York City, Philly, and then Virginia.
That's dope.
That's fucking
And
dope.
then that I did Don Q, a few I don't want to say A-list artists, but
Yeah. People would recognize the name.
people that be like, oh shit, you worked at this, but and then just
You ever been starstruck? Like, oh shit, this. Even though, that's
honestly,
Little Baby.
I did before Little Baby. I did one time. Not to say but
You get used to it,
Little
I mean.
Baby. By the time the Little Baby shit happened, when they recorded the song, because they worked together at the studio, so I was at the studio with them in Connecticut. And when they did that, I was a little starstruck. But then, once the tour was going on, we were legit in the backstage, fucking eating wings and shit with them. We from Atlanta with them type shit.
that's
It
what's up.
became cool. But the one time I came starstruck was when it was a year or two before that. I want to say 2013 when I did. So when I was doing concerts, I had a plug at Jam 945 and I did the Summer Jam.
Okay.
The Worcester, the Infinity Center, whatever the hell it's called.
Infinity
Over
Center.
there. And I was there backstage with the 50 Cent, Fabulous,
Good
Lloyd
summer
Banks.
jams.
It was those.
I just listened to all three of those artists this week.
Yo, bro, there was, and then Fab has always been my favorite artist. So I was legit this close to him. And I legit was on the camera just oh, shit, you know what I mean?
what's up,
and
homie?
I wasn't trying yo, let me get it. I'm there working. I'm not trying to be a
Yo, it's funny,
'cause then you get looked at oh,
Exactly.
this is
I don't think
They don't
I
want
could
you around.
ever
but I've been around a lot of big artists that you wouldn't even think, but because I'm not there yo, let me get a picture. Let me.
I don't think I could ever ask a nigga like that.
I don't think
I don't think I can roll up yo. And there's some people
it's
I
a
see
if
Jordan.
it's
I see
natural,
Jordan nigga, I'm taking a picture with
Yeah.
you.
Jordan, I still might not ask. I
not
think I might
crazy.
just embrace the moment.
Yeah.
And just
Absolutely.
enjoy like what it
Yeah.
is.
Maybe.
Not-
I don't know, yeah.
Especially if you're with
if
somebody.
he's like, I don't know, just like, yo, can we have a picture?
Usually he'll say no, but
100% say no.
he says no now.
Even
still.
even to say it out loud, like yeah, it
It sounds like
funny.
some. It sounds like some groupie shit.
Like, I get a pic, yo.
like if anything,
I can imagine someone asking me for a pic. Like, yo, can I get a picture with you?
if it was like me and you at like a game or something, and we see Jordan, like, oh shit, that's Jordan. That's as far as it's gonna get from me.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
oh
the
shit,
same
that's
way.
Jordan.
Yeah, I might
I'm the
say,
same way.
That right there is the picture.
I might hit you like, yo, what up, Jordan? I might
Yeah,
hit you
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what
That's
up,
mad
yo?
funny. I was eating once and I seen Adam Sandler walk past me. I'm like, oh shit, it's Adam Sandler. And yo, that's the only thing I said to him the whole time. And he was like this close to me, and I didn't say nothing to him. I was like, oh shit,
Bro,
it's Adam Sandler.
that's funny.
Yo, that's it.
Yo,
man.
Rasheed Wallace was at the movie theater
Yo, my
to see
God.
How to Train a Dragon with his daughter.
Out here?
Yeah.
Back when he was on the
did play.
Celtics.
On the Celtics,
Right?
I heard this shit.
So
Right.
you trying to go to the movie theater. I'm sitting like where the bathrooms are waiting for my boy to come out. And somebody comes up, yeah, and he's like, yo, get the fuck out of my face. I'm with my daughter. And just stare at him.
Rasheed,
And
he said that to you?
gigantic. No, not to me. I'm,
to somebody
I'm,
like-
I'm like, I ain't gonna run with this nigga. He's gigantic. this dude's like,
He's like,
oh
yo,
my
it
God.
was my fault.
Right? I'm like, well,
There goes my shit.
he's 7 foot for real. This dude is gigantic. And this guy came up to him like they're best friends. Like, yo, what are you doing? I'm with my child. She's like 5.
And he looks like one of those like 7-foot people that like, not like fit, but like slop. Like those are the ones that like hit hard.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
With
He
the
look like
long
he hit you. He look like he
Those are
hit
the
you.
guys that hit
Oh,
hard.
absolutely.
Yo, watch out for Rasheed Wallace.
Boy got them long arms. So I'm like, yo, he gonna knock you out.
Like dragged his knuckles.
Like to see How to Train a Dragon.
So this is more obviously questions toward you, but this is we can answer this.
Yeah, of course.
Our favorite directors. It could be music videos. It could be movies. Yeah, like if you have an inspiration in
Like in general, like in
in general.
Yeah. I'd rather hear
music
yours.
director is my favorite one. Hype Williams from
I was
like,
about to say,
Yeah, I was waiting. Everybody's gonna say hype. Williams.
that fucks with
like
Hype
Busta
Williams.
Rhymes, old school
on,
Hype
like,
Williams. Yeah.
Hype Williams is like the 90s to me.
Movies wise,
Not 2000s.
Tarantino for sure.
Tarantino. He has his own
alright.
style.
Yeah.
Just 'cause that's why.
It's his own
A lot of
style.
like when because I've had that conversation with other people and they're like, but why? And it's like, if you're not like into that type of world, you won't really understand what I'm saying. But like,
Yeah.
he has certain looks to like his films and his stuff. That, like,
You can absolutely tell he
gives
loves it.
It gives it like a raw, like a lot of his movies. You could tell they're like shot with old school style.
Oh, yeah.
Equipment, movies, and cameras and whatnot. So I like that. It's like that style of him. He has very unique old school style to a lot
You can
of his
absolutely
movies.
tell he loves it.
Yes,
Like he
for
leases
sure.
it. He loves this
For
job.
sure.
I like the
Absolutely.
big ones like Scorsese, of Christopher Nolan.
That was- yeah.
Christopher Nolan don't
Yeah.
miss.
Christopher
Yeah.
Nolan's nice.
That nigga don't miss. James Cameron, I guess.
You know
whatever.
who I like
Michael
who's
Bay
up
at
and
one
coming? Fuck, what's his name?
Peele.
He's a black dude too. The dude that did
Ryan Coogler?
the Get Out movie.
Oh, Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele.
Yes.
See, I like him,
his style, bro.
but like I want him to branch out. Like, all right, we did a couple horror movies.
Well,
Let me, you know what I
he
mean?
did
Try
the-
something, maybe another
The
genre.
Keenan Peele show.
I like that he's not making like a lot of comedies.
That's the thing.
No,
he
I
wants to
don't
go
need, I
from
don't need,
that.
I don't need
Yeah.
comedy, but like
At that
Yeah,
point,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Christopher Nolan and these guys, they do different kind of movies. He's done the same. Like the third horror movie they did, I don't think it did well because people were just like, all right,
which one?
bro.
Which was
He did Get Out.
Yeah,
He
Us.
did
Us? That was a good movie,
and
bro.
Nope.
and then Nope.
That was a good movie.
I heard
Us.
Nope wasn't good at all.
Which one?
The
Nope.
last one, Nope, with
I haven't watched that.
Exactly.
With
You know what I mean?
Keke Palmer?
He's like exactly.
It seemed like the
Keke
same
Palmer.
thing.
No, I don't know.
It was like the same formula. It's like, all right, like we get it. You can do it. Like, nigga, can you do like a bank robbery movie or some shit? Like, you know what I mean? Do
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
something.
83 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Man, fuck Rotten Tomatoes.
3% like it though.
Bova didn't like it.
I ain't like that shit.
Like, fuck Rotten Tomatoes. I
No,
didn't
I
like
hear
that.
people just like,
Fuck the 83%. I didn't like it.
I don't like the movie. How do you not like it? This website says that. I'm like, nigga,
I don't care about that. I'm talking
use about what I
to tell
think.
everybody else.
When people are like, oh, like Twitter, Twitter says that this album
Oh,
sucks.
big.
No, nigga, I can listen to an album and make
Twitter
my
is
own
like
opinion.
it's crazy how something
Oh,
like
Twitter will literally
Yo, that
shade.
it's crazy how something that became like for fun type of thing
And it's-
has become like it's almost like a news channel in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the only problem is
some
you gotta
people-
realize what's fake, real and what's fake.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, it's become
And
that
learn to
now.
think for yourself and not just
But
be
Twitter,
like, oh,
like
Twitter
3,
said.
4, 5 years ago,
Oh yeah.
it was very like,
Yeah.
oh, Twitter said this, and
The
you
whole
believed
Twitter
it.
will be
You
like,
ran
oh,
with
this
it.
album's mid, and everybody
Yeah.
just won't listen to it.
Yeah,
And it's
Because-
like, It's like, and
then
I'm
you
the-
listen
I'm
to
the
it,
nigga
It's like
that's
a
going-
news channel, like unfiltered.
Yeah, and you
no,
listen to it, you're like, oh, this is kind of dope. Like,
Yeah, it's like, damn, why they try to block this for me?
There's always that one people.
Facts.
Quick question. A music video that you would have liked to been at while it's shooting. I already know mine.
I know mine.
Nigga, big pimpin', nigga.
Big Pimpin', that's a good one.
I want to be a big pimpin', nigga.
What about you?
Nelly Tip Drill.
Okay. I'm gonna have
Nelly Tip Drill.
Yo, mine
That's
is,
that BET. I'm cutting.
50 Cent Disco Inferno, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Pastor Cavassier.
Pastor Cavassier is a good
That
one.
was a good one.
They had the fucking Harlem Nights. They had Rush Hour 2 in there.
Yeah. Harlem Nights is
that
one
was
of
a
my
good
favorite
one.
movies.
Great movie.
That was
That's
a good
why.
movie, yes.
No, but what was the one that I had? You said Pastor Cavassier. Damn, I just fucking lost that shit.
It's a good movie though. A good show.
Busta Rhymes and Pharrell, yeah.
Busta Rhymes,
Dude, Busta
Pharrell,
Rhymes
Diddy
was
showed
crazy.
up.
Yeah, that was
Jamie
a-
Foxx popped out of nowhere.
I remember now. Hate Me Now.
Hate Me Now.
Yeah, I was being on top of that shit.
Oh,
Hype Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Williams.
you know what
That was
happened?
my
You
favorite.
know what
And that
happened to
was
Hype
like-
Williams on that video? Diddy punched that nigga in the face for
And
that
that
shit.
was like, one of the first videos that was like,
For what?
it was like music video / almost a movie.
I love
So,
those. I love those.
Yeah.
Hype. They shot the scene where Diddy's on the cross, and when Diddy saw it in the music video, he said, "Yo, delete that shit." And Hype was like, "Yeah, I got you." It didn't delete it at all. And if you know anything about Diddy,
He likes to hit people.
that nigga, that nigga runs up on
You
niggas
know
all the
what's crazy?
time.
I feel like that video in today's age would have gotten so much fucking bad. Like,
No, you couldn't watch that.
just because of like anybody that gets put on a cross in the video. Like,
Yeah, but
this
then,
day and age,
what's
it's
it, Sam
oh my
Smith could be a
God,
devil
you're
on national
demonizing
TV?
This isn't, you know, like
I don't know.
All right. We have reached my favorite part of the show, the DJ Bofka set of questions. The DJ Bofka set of questions. I can never make it
waiting for like, hey, who's gonna do that?
yeah, they do it all the time. And I can never say, I can never keep a straight face.
It's about to end. Like,
Yeah, I know.
it's like, all right, this is the last.
That sounds like that's my water break. That's just like I should just change. I should just get up and like
He's like,
Yeah,
nah,
come back. Like, all right.
come back.
he's like, nah, you finished. Nah, you finished. Nah,
DJ Bofka.
Shout out DJ
All right, the
Bofka.
DJ Bofka set of questions is a game we play at the end of the episode. Every episode,
Every episode.
Okay.
I give you two choices: A or B.
Red pill, blue pill. Please don't pick no orange or purple. It sounds easy. People mess it up all the time.
All the time. First question is
I feel like
always
where
the
this is
same.
going, nah.
I feel like we know where you're going with this answer.
It's pretty easy.
Jordan or LeBron?
KD, that's my answer.
The first question.
Orange suns.
Niggas never listen to instructions.
Blue pill, red pill, orange pill.
Jordan for sure.
All right, that's another one. Jordan.
Put that shit in a fucking.
Tally.
I'm gonna look
Hundreds
for.
of Jordan.
I'm gonna look for like a chalkboard, but it's just gonna be like
Hold on. Question.
That'd be
what,
dope.
What did my brother answer to that question?
Jordan.
For real?
Yeah.
But he took a while to answer. He
Did he answer it?
I'm
right?
surprised.
He broke it down.
He broke it down like at one like
It was basically LeBron until the last
Yo,
second.
It's a,
For real?
but like
He buzzer beater last
was it
second.
like he didn't
Because he's a huge LeBron.
he
fan,
never
bro.
lost in the finals. Was that? Is
Yeah.
that
That's the last. He said all this great stuff, and last thing's like, "You never lost in the finals, Jordan." Like,
still counts. Still counts.
still counts? Put him on the
We got like what 4 or 5 people pick LeBron, and this is our episode like 50 something. So
crazy.
Everybody says Jordan.
yeah, I mean.
Who the hell's still LeBron?
a lot of people.
Tone, Manny Janelle did it once. He keeps saying he's just joking, but I'm
Tone said LeBron.
but think about how he plays,
But he,
though.
like,
It's his style of play.
Like if you think about like Tone, it reminds me
Stalin
of
said
like
LeBron. Ethan plus
Ethan did
LeBron
it 3 times.
twice.
Twice.
Tap, 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 tap.
LeBron.
I think Mingo picked LeBron too.
Mingo,
picked
oh,
LeBron.
Mingo, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Mingo was
such a long
here.
time ago. Mingo's
Right?
episode,
Yeah,
like,
because that was like one of the beginning ones.
Episode
Definitely,
10.
So
Yo, no bullshit. Before we, no bullshit. Because I remember when you said Mingo the first time. Because I've been watching y'all since then.
Appreciate
since the
it.
beginning, I've been like, when the fuck these niggas gonna ask me? to come to this fucking show, yo? I kept seeing people. I'm like, damn, them before. Nah, what the fuck these niggas?
and it's funny because we like hear it, like we hear it, like
Yeah, definitely him next time.
it's just like you getting that call. Yo, I got the 806 call. Nigga, the 806 hit me up.
Because you know what? It was my brother wasn't that told me first.
Yeah.
Yo, you down to being like hell yeah. So
I was right here because like the thing with booking people to show, like I don't know everybody's sports knowledge. So I don't. Sometimes
Or
I don't
your
want,
schedule.
especially like, if I don't, like
And then we're trying
we
to
know
pick-
each other, but I don't know you well enough to know like, yo, this nigga knows the sports and shit.
Yeah.
So once I asked Joey right here, I'm like, yo, you think your brother would do it? And I already had. I was gonna do y'all back to back, but then something came up after that. But
Yeah, one of them.
like, there's people that you were on pause. You were on our minds for like a while.
Like literally anybody with a brand in St. Louis was already thought of. Like,
We're getting to it, but it also makes sense. Like,
it gotta make sense. Like people that are, if it's football season, we can't have the hoopers.
yeah, we'll leave the hoopers for the basketball.
Well, I'm really more of a football person. Though.
Hey,
you go.
see? You can come back
You're coming
anytime.
Yeah.
Coming back.
Anytime. We'll have you and your brother. You can do you and your brother. That'd be a good episode.
That'd be dope. Yeah, right.
Yeah, for sure.
So, like I said, I didn't know much of your sports knowledge and who you root for. So this next question, you kind of already answered it with your hat that you're wearing.
Kate did not.
Kevin Durant on the Yankees.
Yankees or Red Sox?
Come on, we know the answer to that.
He walked in with the hat.
I know. I was like, I'm not changing the question.
It's too late.
Yankees all day.
Whatever.
All day, for sure.
All right. Bad Boys movies or the Rush Hour movies? You think they're all gonna be easy, nigga?
They're both getting new movies too.
Yeah, I don't want to see either one. I want to see Jackie's old ass fucking.
I do.
I haven't seen
Honestly?
Jackie Chan in mad long.
I love Jackie Chan.
He's old,
That's
nigga.
hard. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I would have to say.
Bad Boys 1, Bad Boys 2,
You said bad. Nah.
Rush Hour 1,
I would
Rush
have
Hour
to say,
2.
honestly, just for how raw and like the movie was, Rush Hour.
Yeah.
I love
Because those movies in this day and age would not be. Played.
That's why
It's
I want to know
crazy.
what
I
this
saw a
movie
meme
is.
the other day about that. And they were talking about, you know, that skirt, the spot where Chris Tucker and they're like in the massage chains picking.
Oh hell
That's the
yeah.
boss, yeah.
I'm gonna send it to you when I find that meme. Yo, I'm one of those people that like I comment read everything. Like a funny ass, I fucking comment stuff. Like, oh, this person talks shit. Like I just like to do that, and like, it's true. It's like, yo, that shit would have got cut off. In this day and age.
Yo,
It's
100%.
just so raw. They
for sure.
mad
They
racist. They were racist to each other. Like,
racist to each other.
They're both racist completely.
Yo,
and it's hilarious.
It's like, bro, that shit will not got
But
no place in
racism
this
is
day.
hilarious.
No, it is. Though. No,
Because
like
it's never like angry, hateful way. It's always a joke back and
like
forth.
Chappelle Show or shit.
Chappelle Show.
Or
Bro,
like
that I
That can't
love
happen.
the
That
Chappelle.
can't happen
That
right
would
now.
never happen. in this day and age.
Right.
Even
Ever.
Keenan Peele can't do what they did before.
Yeah, a lot of shit.
And that even that was
That's
toned
true.
down for Chappelle.
That's true. That's
that
true.
was
that's true,
toned
that's
down.
true.
What else? There's mad shit like that.
We'll definitely have to pick Rush Hour.
Rush Hour.
100%.
Shout out Jackie.
I'm trying to see Jackie Chan
I'm
because I
not,
know he
bro.
can do that shit still.
Absolutely.
I don't want
When they were arguing with each other about their father was the best cop. Like, shit like that,
My
bro.
daddy
Like,
once
you
caught a
would
bullet with his hands.
not- like, yo, that shit would not get no airplay in this day and age, bro.
T-Mac or Iverson? I don't think I've ever asked that question here.
I mean, that was a new one.
It's hard to come
That's
up with
hard
new ones
'cause
every
it's
week.
Really?
different style plays.
It all depends on you, how you like it. Like, oh, that's weird. But yeah,
Now, which Iverson we talking though?
hey, whatever you think.
I'll take 76ers Iverson.
All right. I mean, yeah, we're not talking about
yeah,
Denver.
not
fucking-
Memphis Iverson.
that one game they played.
You're right, but Denver Iverson wasn't bad either.
No, he wasn't. With Melo.
Denver Iverson wasn't bad
good.
either.
So towards the end, definitely towards the end.
Yeah.
Jordans or Yeezys?
Younger me, or even now, but even younger people say Jordans. I say Yeezys now because my old ass, I need comfortable sneakers.
Everybody says that.
What you wearing right now?
I want comfortable running. In
Okay.
yeah, man.
I'm about to
Because
say.
every time we have this question,
It's
they'll be
comfort
like
now.
Jordan and they're wearing Yeezys.
Someone just answered Yeezys.
I mean, I still buy Jordans now, but like,
Oh, Ferg.
I don't like to wear. Like, I have to know what I'm doing.
I like comfortable sneakers
have
for
a-
sure.
Of course, we're older now. We,
Yes.
we can't
I
put our
need,
feet.
I need comfort. I need comfort.
Let's be cozy. Shit.
All right. D Pico or a Chinese buffet? Even though there's like none of them are around now.
Rest in peace. Damn you, COVID.
COVID fucks shit up, huh?
I miss my Chinese buffet.
Yeah, for real.
What Chinese buffet you guys?
Mandarin on Highland
Mandarin
Ave?
was good, but
I think they had our pictures on the wall.
went there like after prom one time. Like, that's how lit that shit used to be, bro. Yes, bro.
That's funny.
I don't think I think it was just one random prom that one time. Like, and everybody was there, tuxedo dresses, like, bro, like,
Yo,
that's
not bad.
yeah, I missed it so much.
Oh my god.
no bullshit. I'm gonna say Jenny just because of that. I'm gonna say Jenny
The memory.
because you just had to be there. That was classic.
Oh my god. I remember they ran out. Were you with
ran,
us?
ran after me.
They ran
Yo,
after
actually,
us.
I got a funny story
Go
about.
ahead, we're here for it.
I don't want to say it because I don't want to. Actually, I'm not gonna say the person's
Don't say
name.
names.
We can bleep it now.
We can bleep shit if you
I'll
want to.
say
Don't say names,
I'll say it to you after. I'll say it to you
Right.
after. I went to eat there one time with. He's from Salem. He's from Salem.
With this guy.
Blank.
With Exhibit A. Yo, we went to eat there, bro, one time. I swear to God. And like, yo, we ate, whatever. When the bill came, we split it, right? Bro, the lady came back with the change. It was like $12. She gave it to us in the change. It was like $12 and like 75 cents or some shit like that. So she came back with it. The guy was with, yo, I didn't pay attention. I'm like, yo, just leave the change there, whatever, fuck it. Bro, takes the $12 and leaves the same.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Fuck you.
The little Chinese lady, I was so embarrassed. Oh, man. She legit, like, she came, she's like, what's this?
Yo.
Wow.
I ain't playing.
I went back and gave her $20. That wasn't me, I swear.
That's hilarious.
Please, I want to come back here.
It's
I like this place.
Yo, they literally they chased after us
I
one
haven't
time.
been in a minute, though. It's
So
still
it's closed.
For real?
COVID. All buffets and mass basically closed.
Yeah.
There's one in Revere I went to.
R.I.P., bro.
I know it was kind of sketchy. And then,
We saw our faces. A buffet Revere.
I don't even know why I'm out here. I'm like randomly out there. Someone that's like one of my
Took
boys.
us by that. You're like, why am I here?
Random.
Why am I here?
It's like I'm never there, but I was there today. And one of my boys was like, yo, I was going to one of this Chinese buffet. Like, if you want to come through, we're going. Like, I was like, yo, I'm actually in Revere right now. You know what I'm saying? Actually, so I meet them there. We go there, and this is prime, like, I don't know why this place is still
COVID?
open. Yeah. Yo, bro. This is like niggas are wearing masks.
The shades even open or like?
Bro, niggas are wearing masks still in this.
the day before it closed out for good.
It's like you know what? You come into the back.
We're like all 6 feet apart, masks on.
You know what's not funny? You know where I was the day before everything shut down? I was at the Squire the day before.
For real?
Yeah, the day before COVID shut everything down. I was at the Squire.
I think I was at Brothers.
What?
Yeah. I remember they were giving us like the I had these so dirty ones at the fucking like make sure your hands are sanitized though. I'm like, all right.
What? I was definitely at Brothers the last like bang before the fucking.
I remember that too.
Before
Yeah.
that shit shut down. Before shit shut down.
Brothers.
The whole
We didn't have a whole Brothers podcast, but I don't know if we can tell most of the stories.
A lot of bleeps.
That might be a rated R. Like,
Oh no!
Maybe a rated R.
How long ago is statute of limitations? How long ago was that? We gotta wait.
Not long enough.
We gotta wait a couple years before
long
you know.
enough.
All of a sudden we get a warrant, nigga.
That was so.
I was fucking a demon at Brothers.
This was fun.
Oh my god! All right, St. Patty's Day or Cinco de Mayo? Speaking of demons,
Yeah, both of them, right?
I mean, you're drinking both days. So.
Both days I take.
Ones you're wearing green. That's it.
You know what? I'll say St. Patty's. It's more lit. It's more lit.
you know I try to avoid St. Patty's every year, but
Scary.
every time I just happen to have the day off every time.
Yo,
it's like what the fuck, dude?
No, it's the same thing.
We
Something
have-
happened.
This shit falls on a Friday.
I know.
we have it off?
Huh?
We have it off?
No, I have. I'm coming back from vacation that day.
Okay.
Bro, you know you should not, for some reason, I used to St. Patty's. You know you should caveat. I don't know if you have had, but he got some wild stories. Corey. White boy Corey.
We're working on it.
Again,
That's bad for you.
I'll be here for that.
But again, that's
Yo.
another one. I'll be like, yo, what's your sports knowledge? Because like,
Yeah, you're not talking sport to him. You know,
so,
you're talking about drugs and like women.
It's easy, you know what I mean?
That's all you're talking with him.
I might have
Yes.
like a special kind of like episode for him.
And he
like,
might pull up on like, what's that like Irish thing?
Oh, like the
kilt?
Yo, he wears that. Yo, if you ever been around
Yeah.
him on St. Patty's Day,
Yeah,
he
he wears
wears
that.
a full
Yeah.
kilt,
full,
like
100%.
yes.
We got our guy on St. Patty's Day.
Listen. All I need is
that way.
one little sports topic to make it count. I'll bend the rules.
Is he like boxing? You know what I'm saying?
Box anything. Give me anything.
Could be anything.
Like UFC, let's get it.
Yeah, actually, I think he does like UFC.
Boom.
I think. I think
We got it.
he's a
That's all we
UFC person.
need.
That's all we need. You give
And
me.
for anybody that's wondering why you haven't,
Yo, you'll get some wild stories out that motherfucker.
Oh, I know.
For real.
if you can come with us, come to us with a brand or like.
Producer's gonna be on that bleep button a lot and those shit.
Hell
dude.
yeah.
All right, where am I? NBA playoffs or NFL playoffs?
NFL.
Okay.
That's quick.
Yes.
No, I feel it.
I'm an NFL. I mean, I'm a football person. I play football. Like I love football. Football's
Okay.
And only because I feel like it's more raw. It's like you lose, you get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, facts. One and done.
Yeah.
One try, bro. You
Yup,
fucked
that's
up,
it.
get out.
It could be in a dome. It could be fucking in the blizzard. Like
Yo, imagine if NBA was like that, like one and dones.
Like March Madness,
Yeah.
You think
be crazy.
would be crazy?
No, because you would.
there'll be a lot of
A lot of
Random
a lot
upsets.
of people with champions.
Yeah, a lot of
random
random champions.
Facts.
Like a college basketball. Like, nigga,
Yeah.
like remember the UConn runs? UConn always wins title when they're not supposed to.
Yeah, random.
Niggas will be
Like
trash.
every
I'm
10
like,
years.
Women's too. Like
Yeah, yo, they go
women's is
hard.
fucking-
Women's won like 9 in a row.
What was it with
that
Brianna
they weren't
Stewart?
supposed to.
yeah, Stewie won 4 years in a
Brianna
row.
Stewart won 4 titles in college, bro.
Every year.
That they weren't like really supposed to.
Bitches
Well,
won four-
back then, it was
them
no one
girls
else
won
to compete
115 straight games or something like that.
Yep.
All right. I asked Joey the same question. I want to see how you answer it. Biggie or Jay-Z?
Okay.
He said Hove.
He did?
He said Hove. I agree with him though.
He said because
mean,
it
'cause-
was the longevity and the career and it's like that.
Yes, right. But you could play Biggie's album now, and it sounds very
love it.
refreshing.
I actually love it.
It sounds very like it could be relevant.
I find the older I am, like life after death, I like more.
Nah, I'm still ready.
I used to be ready to die when I was younger, but now like I'm older, when I go back to life after death, it's like, oh, this one.
I don't know. Give me the loot. Still like
Actually, yeah.
it does sound to it. I don't know. I love
That's
that fucking song.
Biggie is definitely like gym music for sure.
Of course.
See, I'm the weirdo that I can listen to anything in the gym. A lot of people think I'm weird.
Too. No, I,
No
Bro, I listen
lie.
to Snow Allegra,
Lately,
112.
yes,
like,
bro.
it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It's-
Bro, lately I listen to like
To whatever.
bro,
I wanna
even
be-
Afrobeat music. I
Yeah,
listen to in the gym.
to me, I'm
That'd work.
focused
I
on
listen
like
to
my
everything,
workout,
bro.
so it's kind of just background music. Anyways, I'm not really
I
listening.
just don't want to hear everybody else.
I just don't want to. Actually,
Bro.
I go to Best Fitness. Like, yo, Best Fitness music be popping.
Yo, but the other day though, I was on that like relaxed vibe.
You like that, Jim?
It was dope.
I'm not a big gym guy. I know you do Lifetime. I can't afford it. Vibe don't pay me enough, unfortunately. Maybe next year in the next
I live
contract.
so close, but I can't.
No, but
I've tried that gym. That gym is good. It's not claustrophobic.
So the thing is, like,
that's
if you go
not
to
good.
if you go to
Yo, they don't do
Lifetime,
that packed,
you don't
like-
not gonna go anywhere else after
True,
that.
that is true.
Because obviously Lifetime's the
I've
best
tried
gym.
different gyms and yeah,
It's a
I
different
I
life.
understand back.
If I could
coming
afford
from
it, I'd be a
Planet
Lifetime.
Fitness, you know what I'm saying? But like,
That's like typical.
In the ghetto.
yeah, exactly. This is like, anything is good at this point. But
He's better than PF at that point.
yo, the other day I had a relaxed vibe in my ear. My right AirPod don't work for some reason.
I noticed that when we went to the gym yesterday. I was like, why this nigga only got one on?
And I had to deal with 21 Savage the whole time. Because they were
That
killing
shit's
it.
the worst,
They were
bro.
killing it. I was like, damn, who's DJing right
I'm
now?
doing squats, and they play. Remember they play the merengue, nigga?
Yo, there've been times where like I walk into the gym and like I forget my headphones. Like, yo, fuck this work. I'm going home. Bro. I just can't do it. Bro.
No, right. But this gym is crazy. It's just like, yo, for real. I was like, yo, who got the ox?
My brother texted me, I'm working over here. I was like, yo, you took the aux, nigga? I'm like, nah, nigga. It's the same merengue playing, like, same típico, nigga. I was
Yo,
like,
but
the fuck?
that's the thing. Yo, I'll see like me, bro. Like you see me in the gym, like I'll be there, like you pop my headphones, it'll be like fucking bachata. Like, you would not think like what I'm.
Whatever I'm in the mood for.
Just as long
I
as
gotta
I
relax
block,
myself. I can't go hard.
as long as I block everybody else out, sometimes I just
Gotta get in the zone.
I asked this last week during our DR episode. Tune in for that one. That's just a fucking crazy one. Baby shower or quinceañera? What would you rather attend? Actually, no. What would you rather work at?
Oh, that's different.
Switched it up.
There we go.
I'm assuming you've done a bunch of both.
I've done both. Yeah, I've done both.
Even I've done both.
According to,
Me and Johnny,
based off of my experiences, I'd go to a baby shower
Okay.
first. It's more controlled, even though they're both not necessarily controlled. But a quince is like, especially this day and age, a quince It's
a
basically
prom.
going to a fucking
Wedding.
18 and under club type,
Yeah.
like a party type of like.
And that's what I said
You
to
can't
him.
control that shit. I hate
was
that
like,
shit.
No,
it's either, I think quinceañera, I think literally.
I mean, when me and Johnny,
Little kids.
when me and Johnny were doing private parties, I hated doing quinceañeras because quinceañeras has the whole the beginning, the fucking.
The beginning is very.
So they're like, we need this song for 30 seconds, then we need this, and they're always arguing. You get three people telling you three different things, and then these people are mad because they wanted this song and this person, and especially if Spanish people have no problem telling you your DJ sucks.
Hell
No,
yeah.
yo, they have no, like, they'll come up to you, yo, what kind of DJ are you, nigga? You don't have this shit in front of your face, in front of everybody. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah, facts.
And we're just like, you still pay us at the end of the
Like,
day.
y'all,
so
y'all
like,
gave me a list of things.
yeah, and they'll give you a list, and they'll
Give
tell
my
you
money.
no, the thing is, the pops will tell you something,
Yeah.
but have not, and the daughter will have a whole different thing she wants to do,
Facts, yes.
and you know, Spanish people are not the greatest at communicating.
Come through with like requests and shit, like, yo, play this.
I hate it.
Play 21 Savage.
Once that light dims down and the whole dance is up, it's a whole different party at that point. It's a whole different atmosphere.
Yo,
Transition's crazy.
I know when Enrique was here, 'cause I thought I had the record for being a galan. I was a galan, like galan is the guy who doesn't do. Just making sure. Just making sure. This is for the fans. Okay. Enrique had like 25 of them. I did like 8 or 9. Enrique did like 30 of them shits.
Enrique's like, he's like the godfather.
I'm gangsters.
Yo. He's like, there has to be at least 10 families with like picture of Enrique.
Everybody on the wall.
Yes.
There's a lot of moms out there with Enrique in the wall.
You're gonna see at least 10 families with pictures.
That's hilarious. Shout out Enrique.
Yo,
man.
facts,
Shout
bro.
out Enrique.
All right. Better highlight: dunking on someone or crossing somebody up.
Ooh, what's a better highlight? Dunking someone or crossing someone? Crossover.
It was crazy. I was thinking that, like, growing up, what if you went on YouTube when YouTube came around?
Popping.
What was you searching? Would you rather search
Crossover or dunk on?
video or
Dunk on.
Who's that?
dunk?
I don't know. I can't remember what.
The only problem about the crossover is people don't always finish. And the videos will cut them off.
That's
like,
true.
Oh, we
Yeah,
got
that's
him.
true.
Cut. Next scene.
It's like,
Wait, did
it's
he
like you
finish?
cross over and then you hit a break. Like,
Yeah, right.
Like that shit don't mean
but
nothing
did
at
he
that
finish?
point. Yeah. You're right.
I always used to
A
search.
dunk on is like, he makes the shot.
No, for sure.
That's the shot.
I just knew I couldn't. I knew I wasn't gonna be dunking. So the crossover videos, I would like learn moves from them.
You ever been dunked on before?
Stevie Francis.
Anybody been dunked on before?
On a big hoop?
Nobody's made me fall either. I don't know.
I've been dropped. I got dropped one time.
Dunked on like in the big park, but
No, I'm not talking about little hoops fucking around.
Nah,
I'm
but
talking
we used to
about
play.
in the
We
game.
used to play. I mean, I never played like.
No,
high
but
school
even in the
organized
street. But I'm talking
basketball.
about like
I didn't allow it.
I know what Josh is talking about.
Yeah, I wouldn't allow it.
No, I'm
Okay.
literally
I took
punch
a
you in the
charge.
ribs.
I'd rather give you that foul before you.
Yeah, I heard you.
Before you put me on
sure,
poster.
bro,
Like,
I heard
Yo, Nerlens Noel played for Everett.
Yeah.
And he had him on a fast break. I'm like, I'm not getting dunked on. I took a charge real quick, pop, pop, mad deep. Hit me right in the chest. Felt like a fucking razor blade to the chest. I was like, I look up, he make it? Nah, he missed. I can't breathe, coach. I can't breathe. Take me out. You ain't dunking on me, bro.
And last but not least, Batman or Superman.
Movie or superhero or
Character.
Whatever you think. Whatever
I'm gonna
criteria you put in.
See, well, not because that's necessarily exactly him, but I'm gonna go with Batman based off the movie The Dark Knight because of Joker.
It's a great.
That's where I'm going with it.
Okay. Come to your answer.
That's where I'm going with it because that was a crazy.
So
not just the movie, that was a crazy role.
So who's your Batman? If someone says Batman, who's the first person actor you picture?
Like superhero, like favorite
Like who? Like actor who's played Batman.
actor who's played.
So it's like
Yeah. So
That,
people
with
I
the
think,
with the, whatever his name is for that movie.
Christian Bale?
Christian Bale. I
Bale.
think he played a good Batman.
I didn't like that one.
we'll go Michael Keaton.
Well, from that one, not because the second one they did. I wasn't a fan of the second.
Because
Batman.
the movie itself, amazing.
Beautiful movie.
Amazing. Him as Batman or Bruce Wayne was like,
If you break it
it's
down,
all right, but the movie was amazing.
the best
That movie
movie.
was fire.
And I think that's what
By
people
far.
Probably the best
think
superhero
about
movie of all time.
When the first
second
one that
best
comes
movie
to
of all
mind,
I think that's the best superhero movie of all time. Batman, Dark Knight.
it might be.
What would say is your best movie? Period.
My favorite movie.
All time?
That's a difficult question.
Tough
I
question.
think it might be Paid in Full.
Mine's gonna be
hood
best.
ass
I
nigga.
know
It
mine.
would be.
That's what it is.
Paid in full.
I like Paid in Full too, nigga. My favorite of all time.
I'm not talking YouTube movie, but I just
Talking about
That's the one that came. That's the first one that came to mind. I love that movie.
It's between like Goodfellas,
like a movie you would continue watching no matter what.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know
Probably
mine.
Goodfellas,
You know mine too. 'Cause
Godfather 2.
every time that shit is on, I watch it from to back.
What?
Wow, what the fuck? Mine just went blank. It's with Denzel. Man on Fire.
Man on Fire.
Man on Fire is a great movie.
It's a great movie.
I saw shit in theaters.
That bro, I could
Creasy!
like I'm not exaggerating. Creasy Bear, like what? That
my
was
God.
fire, bro.
Shout out.
Bro, I legit watched that movie
Me too.
maybe at least 30 times.
We gotta wrap it up. I'm looking at the
bring that
clock.
shit back.
Shout out. Shout out. Five.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Nerd Gods.
Shout out. Who else we shouting out?
Shout out you.
Shout out y'all, man.
Yeah,
806 show
shit,
for real,
shit.
for sure.
Shout out Aradio's birthday.
Oh yeah.
Hey, birthday boy coming up.
Hold on. So he said Chinese food. Were you gonna wait something for your birthday?
No,
Nah, actually,
that's just a regular weekend for us.
no. We going to. We also like. We going to Miami for the World Baseball Classic.
Oh,
For like
tune in for that.
that's gonna be dope. We need to bring a camera with us.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Any other shout outs?
Footage of like the crowd.
Shout out
like-
Hongas.
Shout out Hongas.
Yeah, Honga's dope.
Shout out.
Shout out Jesus.
Shout out
Shout out
Jesus.
P2P.
Shout out P2P.
Shout out P2P.
Koki, you'll be getting a call from me soon. It's
Yes,
almost
sir.
time for you to come
Yes,
up back
sir.
here.
I would like a jersey. I'll pay for it.
I already hit him up. I saw the white one drop. I'm like,
was like, bro,
nigga, I sent
Yo,
that message
every
real quick.
year,
Like, yo,
Jesus
last year you said
go
you'll give us a
crazy,
jersey.
yeah.
She look great.
I'll
This is
I'll
fire.
gladly pay for mine. So
I
can
would
support.
definitely pay for mine.
Gladly
She look
pay
great.
for mine. I don't want any free things.
I like free
From
things.
y'all, everybody, Koki, for everybody else, bring it.
I will pay for it, but if you want to bring it for free, yo, good looks.
Not gonna say no to that.
Any other shout outs?
Shout out Young Soldiers Success Group.
Word. All right.
Shout out you, the fans.
Yeah.
And on that note,
On that, yeah.
thank you, Mikey, for coming through and pulling up on us.
Good.
Co-host Ariel, co-host Sanchez. I'm Melly Mel. We'll see you next week.
Take that.
Yeah.
We out.
806 The Show is a proud member of the Vibe Entertainment family, so make sure you follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, as well as Facebook and the Gram. Leave us some comments, hit us with some likes, show us some love. You already know. It's 806 The Show.
806 The Show, yeah.